What? you All right, everybody, we're going to get started here at 5v5 Fridays in Brooklyn, New York. Felix Juan already in the chat. We appreciate you tuning in. We are going to start out with Sam is kind of coming, question mark, up against Platinum Star, which apparently is supposed to be Star Platinum, but I didn't know that because I don't know what it's referring to. We have a few new people here tonight. We want to give a shout out to everyone, especially those folks who are tuning in. We always appreciate it. People tuning in from all over the country to our little local tournament here. Even if you're tuning in on YouTube, we still appreciate it. It's still really cool. All right. Felix saying my voice is coming through loud and clear. Excellent. Thank you, Felix. Sound is always an issue. I don't know what I sound like on the other end of the internet, but it sounds like it's doing well. We are playing the latest beta build tonight, so we are testing that for Bumble Bash to make sure that it is in ship shape for when it gets played in October, late October in Portland, Oregon. My name is Charles Pratt, by the way. If you are just tuning in for the first time, you don't quite know all of the voices from here in New York City. Although there's only 3 of you, and at this point, I'm pretty sure everybody knows everybody. Okay, here we go. Starting out on the night map, as is the new tradition here in New York, we have Platinum Star versus Sam is kind of coming. Sam taking the lower path there to get his warriors out. Ooh, very strong opening there from Austin Waters, taking out, I think, at least a worker and a warrior. Austin is on gold checks, gold waffles. Austin, of course, an extraordinary warrior, plays in the Google scene, the Google sub scene of New York. And it looks like Sam is coming, has early control of the snail. It's moved it already off of the rope and is chugging towards that. Oh, what a beautiful bounce there from Nick Mikros, one of our founders. Sam is coming is our founders team today. They have one of the founders of the game, one of the creators on their squad. Ooh, bad turnaround by Sam, though. And the snail's not moving anymore. So that commanding lead from Sam is coming has wilted a little bit as Platinum Star reasserts themselves. Platinum Star with Mustafa Alsop queening. He's backed up by Tony on abs, Drew Bolduc on skulls, one of our newer players, Tommy, on blue checks, and then, of course, the legendary Quicksand Boy, Richard Ray Chan, over on blue stripes. So it looks like Sam has control of this snail once again. Oh, no, loses it. Just as I say that, Caster's Curse, apologies. Over on Sam is coming, we of course have Sam, the eponymous Sam, queening. He's backed up by Sarah Greenwood, perhaps the greatest speed warrior in the country at the moment. Austin, as I already talked about, on gold checks, doing an excellent job. Our founder, Nick Mikros, on gold stripes, and a rare sighting of a Dooley, a Mike Dooley, on gold abs. Mike just recently started at Google. We haven't seen him out at a 5v5 in a while. We're really, really excited to have that. Ooh, actually, there you go. Sam down to his last life after a nice pop there from, I believe that was Tony, as speed blue abs. And right now, Sam is coming with objective, a lot of objective pressure, but Sam himself in a little bit of trouble. Mustafa still has 1 life left. He can play a little bit more aggressively. Warriors, though, going down for blue, which is going to make it a little bit harder. They're going to get a little bit of pullback here on this snail. Oh, and Moose just flies up into Sam. And now both queens down to their last life with much stronger warrior presence out for gold. Austin with speed, very dangerous thing. Moose is going to have to be very careful. And you can see Sam and Austin kind of keeping an eye on Moose. Moose going to get a warrior out, but it costs him a warrior to do so. And this is going to be tough as the gold snail begins to move. It's past the waterfall, basically, which is absolutely the danger zone for this blue team. Okay, 2 blue warriors out. Going to put a little bit of pressure on this snail, slowing it down just a bit. And it looks like Moose almost has his full, Moose has his full complement up, but no speed warriors. As gold goes down to just 2, or as blue warrior going down there now, 2-2 on the warrior count. Both queens on their last lives. And blue, inexplicably, has started running some snail. Sorry, some berries. Very, very strange. 3 berries in that blue hive. I don't quite know what to make of that. Blue warriors going down, but they are getting some good pullback here. The snail now back past the waterfall. And you can tell how long this game has gone on because the moon is slowly starting to descend on the right side, or on the left side of the screen. So I don't know if that's in the patch that the moon shows up a lot earlier, because I don't remember the moon appearing except in the longest of famine games in the past. So maybe that's our new beta. The moon is shows up a little bit earlier. Ooh, and a very nice rising kill from Richard. And Platinum Star goes up 1 in the best of 3. All right. Platinum Star with the upset win there, taking out Richard with the last kill. And Sam is coming as a loser, gets to choose the next map, and they select the day map. Nice, solid, stable map. Very likely this is going to be another snail game, and it should be interesting to see how this all plays out. All right, here we go. Both teams tapping in for this day map. Let's see who can get control early on. The first team to get the snail out of the long haul will be in good shape. All right, an early win here for Sam is coming as they get a pincer in the hallway and control of the snail. Both teams, though, with a speed warrior out and a vanilla. Oh, as I say that, the blue speed going down. Nice dive there by Sam. And oh my God, that was incredibly fast. And Sam is coming, tying it up 1-1. All right, here we are, Dusk map, the only remaining map unplayed after a very, very quick victory there for Sam is coming. Let's see if Platinum Star can repeat their performance from the first game and take the series. Okay, here we go, both teams tapping in here on the Dusk map. Let's see what they have for us. Neither team opening center. Actually, blue opening with a double worker center. That means they're going to get early control of the snail and a little bit of pull. Gold, however, opting for, it looks like a double speed in order to counter this control. This is, oh wow, blue stripes, yeah, completely cornered, and Richard Ray Chan goes down in the center. And right now we have a lot of control from gold. There we go. Last warrior going down for blue, as gold has control of the snail and is has put this blue team into lockout. Moose is going to get 1 warrior out. Let's see if Richard can make some stuff happen. Oh, nice moves there from Mustafa. He gets 1-2 warriors out. Let's see if they can put this strategy back together. Lots of pressure though from that gold team. So excellent job from Platinum Star. Getting their warriors out. Unfortunately, they are down a speed warrior, and because gold opened double speed and controls one of the speed gates, they were able to get 2 speed up very, very fast, returning a lot of pressure onto this blue team. All right, Blue now looking to get their Speed Warrior out. Blue Abs looking for a gate, but both of those gold Speed Warriors all over Mustafa. Going to do their best to make sure this doesn't happen. And there we go, Moose going down. That's his first life down. Will he? Oh, there he does escape, and he does get a Speed Warrior out. And and takes a Speed Warrior out again. Excellent move. So he gets his own Speed Warrior and takes a Speed Warrior of golds out. So, oh no, man, Austin is just. That is 2 kills on him. All right, Sam goes down 1, but Moose is on his last life, and Austin is just hunting Moose. Moose has both Speed Warriors on him almost all times. Very, very scary situation for him. Both Sarah and Austin, very hard to dodge both of those warriors. They're both extremely strong. Gold, though, with the objective pressure, they've been moving it. It's not yet at the flower. It was close, and now Blue is in control again. Tony goes down, though, as Speed, and that's gonna be a big blow here to this Blue team. Gold with at least 1 Speed Warrior out. Blue now with no Speed Warriors, and Austin Walker once again coming out as Austin Waters once again coming out as Speed. So much pressure on Moose. Nice pick off. There we go. He doesn't get a warrior out, but he does clip Austin, which is going to allow him to hopefully get another warrior out because this snail is moving pretty quickly. He does not have all of the time in the world by any stretch of the imagination. He's going to have to get a warrior out. There we go. He gets a second kill on Sam. So Sam is now down to his last life. There is no pressure, though, on this snail. No military pressure from Blue on this snail. Moose comes in. He gets a warrior kill. Oh, they're looking for Sam. They don't quite get it. Austin there with Speed as Gold checks. Moose is going to have to sit on this snail as best he can. His 1 warrior above him, that's Drew Bolduc. And, oh, they catch him. And Sam takes it 2-1. All right, is Rice and Bees here? All right, Rice and Bees on gold. Platinum Star on Blue. Rice and Bees on gold. Platinum Star on Blue.
Hello, hello. Mic check. 1, 2. What up, Charles J. Pratt?
How's it going, Austin? Had some good kills in that last game.
Thanks. Had some good deaths, too.
Yeah, well, every death is a good death.
Oh, so dark. So dark, Charles.
Look, I'm a flex warrior. My job is to die.
Ooh. Yeah, that's fair. I know, I was telling somebody the other day.
I'm really good at my job. That's right.
I was just explaining to someone the other day. I was like, if you're ledge guarding and at the end of the game you feel terrible about yourself,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah. So you were meant to.
It just cut out. Oh,
yeah. This. I feel like this. Hold on.
you just won't touch anything.
Hold on, everybody. We're not going to be able to hear ourselves, so we might sound weird. That doesn't help, Austin.
Doesn't it?
Just because we can't hear ourselves doesn't mean they can't hear us.
So
All right,
you're
is that
gonna
a little
sound
bit
weird.
better?
Yeah, that's better. I think.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's going to be a little bit more reliable. All right, we have Rice and Bees, queened by Sarah Green. Wait, Sarah Greenwood was on Rice and Bees? I thought Sarah Greenwood was on.
Man, I don't know. What are these teams? I don't even know. What
I
are
don't
teams?
understand.
What are teams?
I guess Sarah is officially on Rice and Bees and only sometimes on Sam is coming.
Sam is coming as a purely KQ25 slash, LA. What's it called? What's the LA tournament called? It's
Red
like
Bull? The Red Bull tournament?
Bull something
Oh,
smash.
the Hive
Smash.
Palooza? Hive-a-Palooza?
Hive-a-Palooza Smash Brothers.
Smash. hives.
House smash.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Red-
That one.
Red
That's,
Bull tournament.
that's the only tournament. That's the only. And I guess occasional. Hey, we got second place in coordination, but it was a different team. It's always a different team.
Yeah, well, it's usually predominantly Googlers is the
That's true.
Sam is coming
And
model.
Sam is queening.
And usually Sam is queening.
Usually
That
Sam
is
is queening,
correct.
yes.
That's correct. Oh, Rice and B's queen finally arrives here. Unfortunately, the game has already started. So he'll have to hop on.
So, Blue is pushing his snail.
Yeah, Blue
It is
right
at
now.
the waterfall, in fact.
Yeah, a little bit more objective control here from this blue team. Although the gold team is hanging on. But no, as I say
Nice
that,
kill.
lots of blue warriors going down.
Who was
That's,
that? Oh, that was
that's
Kevin.
rough.
Who was that?
I don't know, actually. Kevin isn't playing on either of these teams, so it would be very surprising if it was Kevin.
Is he not?
He is not. He's not Kevin Constantino. Kevin Constantino is sitting right over there.
Kevin Constantino. He's in 2 places at once.
That's what he's so talented in that way. All right, so Sarah Greenwood, who is sub queen. Oh, a big sweep in from Mustafa. Sarah Greenwood goes down. There again, 3 berries run. I've been seeing this a lot where there's like 3 berries run by one of the teams, and then that's it.
Ooh.
All right,
Very nice.
so Platinum Star going up 1 in the best of 3, and it looks like we have Andrew Doherty stepping on as the official queen for Rice and Bees.
Ooh, official queen. New official queen of Rice and Bees. Very exciting. How many people are watching this stream, Charles J. Pratt?
We currently have 6 viewers.
Oh, cool.
We've got Kyle Van Hive Hustle. Yes, that's correct. And we have Barian. I believe that's Marion.
It is the Hive Hustle. Barian, yeah. Where is Barian? Is she like, busy with teaching children's?
Well, I'll be
Not
quite
yet.
late at
That's
night.
not until Labor Day. Well, I don't know. Yeah, but it's a full-time job, Charles.
Full-time doesn't mean you do it all the time.
If you're a teacher, it does.
It does? Okay.
Ooh,
I mean, I am a
I don't know.
teacher.
If you're a middle school teacher,
No, yeah.
I don't know.
Middle school teacher, that sounds hard.
High school teacher? I actually don't know what grade Marion teaches. I mean, Barian.
Well, Marion, if you want to educate us, I thought it was grade school,
grade school. Maybe it's
not
grade
high
school.
school.
Whatever. Same thing. JK.
It's not the same.
Aren't I the best commentator,
Look at this.
Charles?
We went back down to 5. That was probably Marion leaving. So offended. All right, so here we go. We have Rice and Bees versus Platinum Star going on to the Dusk map. Let's see if Rice and Bees can tie this up now that they have their official queen. That being, of course, Andrew, Big Drew, Doherty,
Looks like Blue's riding the snail.
who,
oh.
for whatever reason, is not in Taiwan with
Yeah, what's up with
Tiana.
that?
I thought he was going to Taiwan with Tiana, but maybe I'm mistaken.
So-
Early control here for Platinum Star as they have a
Indeed.
good number of warriors out and at least tentative control of the snail.
Ooh, Mustafa's just like sitting there waiting. Oh no, sorry, that was Andrew. Oh shit, Andrew was
Yeah.
just sitting there waiting for somebody to come in so he could
Yeah.
stick and kill them.
So we have double speed out right
Oh,
now for
man.
gold as they really completely destroy the blue team. There are now no blue. Oh, there are 2 blue warriors out. But double
Ooh.
speed out
Oh, look at
for
this,
gold is pretty powerful.
Look at the snail action over here on the blue. That the snail rider, has got some moves,
Now that's Tommy
got some bounces.
just showing up here.
Tommy.
He's been showing up for the
Tommy.
last couple of tournaments.
Oh, yeah?
3 speed warriors though come through and completely obliterate Ryan and Tommy,
Man.
or Richard and Tommy, and now Goal is in control of the snail
Yeah, but look at
once
these
more.
bounces. Look at these snail bounces. Just saying.
They're good. He's good.
He's good.
Ooh, another nice bounce
I
though
mean-
there from I don't know who's the guy on who's Gold Stripes on Rice and Bees? I don't know. Ben. That's Ben Mills. Ben Mills. Ben
Oh
Mills.
word.
Marion says in the chat that she teaches 9 through 12. I believe that is late
Ah.
grade school, right? Grade 13 is high school. That's their freshman years.
What the
13th,
fuck are you talking about?
13th grade. How does that work?
How many? What?
I didn't go to high school, so I don't know that.
Really?
No.
Explain this to
I,
me.
I dropped out of high school.
Good for you.
I mean, I went to 6 months of high school.
Good for you.
Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
amazing.
School is a prison.
Man, yeah, so fucking holding the keys to the.
That's right.
The jail
Well, as
cell.
long as I'm the guard, I don't care.
Oh man, that's so. That's wonderful. I love that.
I appreciate
I have
that.
a friend who previously, yeah. So I have a friend who went to college without finishing high school, and I thought that was pretty cool. But he like almost finished high school, and you're just like, no, 6 months.
No,
You
6
fucking
months.
take the cake.
Got out.
Charles
yeah.
A. Pratt is the man.
Got out. I also have an associate's degree. I have 3 degrees.
That's amazing.
An associate's, a bachelor's, and a master's.
All right. Respect. Much respect.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Thank
Not that there's anything wrong with grades 9 through 12, Marion. But
No,
no,
they're
by
great.
the way,
They're great.
no, that's fucking high school, Charles.
That's high school?
Yes, Charles.
High school
Everyone
starts in
else in the
ninth
world
grade?
knows that. Everyone else, you're familiar with the phrase K-12?
K through 12?
Yeah.
That includes high school. I thought that
That
specifically
includes high
didn't
school. No,
include high
that's-
school. Okay, there we go. So K through 8
Oh
is
my
not high
God.
school.
That's correct.
All right.
Traditionally, anyway.
Fair enough. You learn something
Uh,
every day. Platinum Star wins.
I'm sorry that we didn't talk about the game, but I'm really sorry, not sorry, because that was way better. No offense to the teams or whatever.
All right, Sam is kind of coming on gold. Lakes on Mars on blue.
All right, well, Sam's kind of coming, so I gotta go, do this thing.
Kevin, will you open the...
Sam is kind of coming.
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't realize. I mean, I haven't played the game for like a year. Oh, okay.
It's a totally different meta right now.
Yeah. What is it?
Meta's gone. People use Anna's
Oh yeah, I remember that. Mercy. Yeah.
Anna's like the top healer right now.
Is she really?
It's amazing. Even in console, I play as her in console and just like wrecking.
I remember everyone gave me shit when I was playing Anna.
Well, she has no mobility, so she's really hard. She was hard for a while, but now that Mercy's been nerfed so much, they just nerfed her healing beam too. And she also only has 1 res every 30 seconds. And Valve does chain healing and chain damage boost, but it doesn't refresh your
Abilities? Oh, okay.
So the res is not as powerful as it was. And like Anna just got a boost for her nano boost. Now gives the target 300 health.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's why.
It's pretty balanced actually.
Okay.
And Lucio just got a boost.
Okay. I get it now. I get it. Still not a fun game, but hey. Y'all play like playing Overwatch. Everyone likes to play it. Oh my god. Sorry. Hearing Anna is a viable hero again makes me happy though. Alright, we have Samus coming on go, like on Mars is blue on blue. Sam is kinda coming. God. What a suggestive name for a PG-13 stream. Both teams looking to run Snail right now. Gold. Sam's kind of coming. Kind of moving the Snail. Ooh, we got this victim out. Look at this. Charles J. Pratt, midwife, doing his medical duty to surgically slice that queen in half. Still, Blue hasn't been able to run the Snail back meaningfully just yet. Now they're on it. Still on Gold's waterfall. Pincer happening on the left. Gets 1. 2 warriors left for Blue. 3 warriors left for Gold. Oh, spoke too soon. Blue is entirely wiped. And a queen kill means Sam is kind of going to that Snail net. Past the waterfall. Felicia looking to make some moves. But she moves right into Sam. And Sam is coming, goes up. Uno. 2, 0. How's it going, guys? Light up the chat. Y'all having a great Friday night. Friday afternoon, Friday night. Hopefully y'all got some Narragansett. If not, your local brewery's beer. We're having a grand old time. There is approximately 5 teams for tonight's tournament. Go into day map. Let's see if anything's changed. Is anyone gonna run berries? You think anyone's gonna run berries, Kevin? I don't know, man. It's a little suspect if anyone goes runs berries, unless the disparity between skill is so great they can kind of just do it. Pincer. Blue completely wiped. Lockout imminent for gold. Ugh, disgusting kill. Shuffle. Felicia goes down. First life. Ooh, what a rise. I think Felicia's finally figured out a good tapping method that allows her to do that. Good kill. Blue has one warrior out. Pincer not going to happen. Second warrior coming out for blue. This snail, however, is basically underneath this flower patch on gold. And the pincer happens, means that blue is completely wiped once again. Felicia all by herself. Living the bachelor lifestyle right now. Making some moves. Oh! Not enough moves though, as Sam's kind of coming. Takes it 2-0 in the best 3. Light up the chat. We have some new people in this 5v5 tonight. We also have some returning players for this 5v5 tonight. Honestly, it looks kind of good.
All right, Lakes on Mars on gold, Rice and Bees on blue. Lakes on Mars on gold, Rice and Bees on blue.
Has anyone actually experienced 3-minute famine yet? Like actually played through it and sort of lasted the 3 minutes? I feel like it's a little too long. Ooh, Kirby Dreamland. Like some Mars. Rice and Bees. Rice and Bees. Both of these teams currently training for Bulma Bash 3. October 19th? 20th? 23rd? I don't know. Biggest tournament of the year. Be there, be square. Starting this night map. See if anything changes. I want to believe some team is going to run berries. And I'm right. Lakes on Mars running berries as well as Rice and Bees. Look at that. 2 teams running berries. They obviously like to prioritize fun over winning in this game. Ooh, whoa, that's a lengthy lead for Rice and Bees. 5 berries, 6 berries right now. Kick through. Real good. Ooh, what a good kill. 2 berries for gold. 7 berries for blue. Don't be back on the mic. Just came off his Sam is coming. Kind of coming. Sam is doing something inappropriate game.
He did some appropriate things, to be
But
fair.
the name is not inappropriate. The name's pretty inappropriate.
Is it? I mean, look, it was a straightforward extension of the name Up and Coming, which was chosen by Damish.
Okay.
You know, so it's Up and Coming, and then it was Sam as Queen, and so Sam is coming. It's very appropriate.
Yeah, it just sounds bad.
Oh, I agree.
I think everyone.
I'm okay with that.
Kicking? Kicking?
Yeah,
Kicking?
Oh!
Oh! Kicking. Great kicking.
Andrew Darty with the kick in.
That was a really good kick in. It's a really
That was
good.
a very good kick in. It was a little juggle. It was like man, there was a lot of bouncing around berries and things.
Really good berry running for Rice and Bees.
Very good. Woo woo woo. I'm very impressed.
Berry. How's it going? How's your week so far?
It's pretty good. Trying to stop thinking about work. Start thinking about dumb B game. It's working.
But you have a dumb big game at work.
It's true. Very confusing. It's a hard life, Kevin.
I bet it is.
Yeah. Woe is me.
D-Map is also a pretty hard map.
Is it? It's probably my favorite map.
Is it really?
I feel most comfortable on D-Map.
Okay. Even with the new ledge and
Oh yeah, even
the
with
snail
the
in the tunnel?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what a good pincer. Takes up Mars. Has 3 warriors to blue. Rice and Bees is 2.
No, but they got they got control of Snail.
Yes, they do.
Well, now they got a warrior.
Ooh. Good escape by
Could be
Gold
the start of
Skulls.
some tables, except Gold is now out.
Oh! Good spacing by
Now
Gold
Blue
Queen.
has control of the Snail, but
Once again.
not really. It's just in the tunnel. I don't know if we can call that control.
If they're on it, then I think it's control.
I don't know. It looks like Blue has it, but now Rice and Bees has given up control of the Snail, and another word comes up.
Ooh, good
Basically
kills.
just back and forth, back
Good
and forth.
kills.
All of this has happened before, and all of it will happen again.
As is everything.
Yeah. Have you ever watched Battlestar Galactica?
No.
I'm not sure I recommend it, but I do love it.
To you?
Yeah.
When did it
is-
start?
Oh, well, you know, they rebooted it, what, in the 2000s? It is like 60 hours of TV. It's kind of one of those things.
60 hours?
It's pretty fucking long, yeah. You
Wow.
could watch like The Wire or Lost or something in the same amount of time. It's a lot of TV. Anyway, it's very good. All of this happened before, all this happened again. Hey, which should be the name of Rice and Bees because they're back in control. And that snail
Again?
is
Oh, my God.
almost under the last ledge. And their babies are just kind of running around. Babies are trying to die, but ooh, maybe.
Oh, good kill.
It was a nice kill.
Blue's still in complete
Gold
control.
gets a warrior out. So, but that is their only warrior. What will happen to that warrior?
Oh,
Is the question.
what a drip.
Seems a little unstable. Ooh, trying to juke. Will. Oh, Gold
Oh
Warrior
my
dies.
God.
Oh, everybody dies.
Felicia's definitely leveled up in the past, what, month?
Indeed.
She dripped a little. I haven't seen her do that, like, ever. That's cool. Pincer. Oh, no.
Oh, man. Way to go, Rice and Bees.
Takes it.
Felicia has definitely leveled up.
Yeah.
I respect it. You know who else has leveled up?
Who?
Tony.
Yeah, I bet
Tony?
he has. He was always really good.
Tony is always really good, but now his queen is definitely leveled up.
Shoutouts to Tony.
For
Shoutouts to
real.
Samantha. Hitting us up in the chat.
Ooh, what up?
Blow
What up?
it up.
How that Phoenix is.
Phoenix is hot as F.
Yeah, it is. I mean, usually is. Hot and dry.
Hot and dry. Oh, whoops. Let me just do that.
You gotta put in the markers, and you didn't put in the markers. Charles will be.
I
very
did, I did,
upset.
I
Oh,
did.
did you? Oh, never mind.
I just reset them.
Oh, okay. Because you're extra on the ball.
Yeah, buddy. I think we're gone.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're.
I gotta play a game. I guess tap a button.
Wait, you're on both teams. You know that, right?
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not on the Shirai Drab Shrubs.
Sidecap
not?
Shrubs
Not
on
tonight?
gold. Sam
Okay.
is coming on blue. All right, up next we have Sidecab Scrubs on gold, and Sam is kind of coming on blue. Yeah, Sarah has been on every team tonight, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that happened. Yes, Rob queening Samantha. Rob is the queen for Sidecap Scrubs. He's going to try to do some queening here during the next Bumble Bash. It's going to be fun and interesting to see how that works out. He's already got some pretty great moves, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. on night. All right, after a misstart, we are going to go back to night map, which is, of course, the map we're starting on for tonight. We start on night because it is the most balanced and most interesting map of all three. Day, of course, not quite balanced because no one would ever run berries on it. And Dusk because, unfortunately, Lockout is very, very strong on it, and so it can lead to very lopsided games. So, best map to start with in general is this map, the night map. All right, early lead, it looks like, for Sam is coming as they get a kill on Rob Newhouse. Excellent work there. Okay, lots of blue warriors out. Very strong warrior presence. Sidecap Scrubs actually not running the snail, but in fact running berries. Excellent work there. Everyone loves a little bit of berry game. However, there are only 3 berries run, so it's not that serious a contender here, especially against this this snail from blue, which is already at the waterfall. The rider goes down, but that's only going to be a brief delay as the blue snail starts moving again. Gold trying to put together some kind of a military that'll be able to push back on it. Rob coming over with a couple of warriors, a couple of speed warriors, but let's see if they're able to get control of this snail and bring it back, because right now 3 berries, not a lot of objective pressure for this gold team. All right, here we go. Blue once again with the snail on the waterfall. Gold berries have gone to a standstill now. There's absolutely no gold berries being moved. Very nice pincer though there from Gold, maybe like on a bad weird bounce. But there is no gold military. Gold is in complete lockout. The snail is coming in. Big dive there from Sam. Gold Warrior going to come down, trying to do what it can to stop this snail. A little bit of pullback. Gold Warrior, can it get out? No, that Gold Warrior is dead. Dead. And once again, Rob Newhouse in the unenviable position, trying to get that snail slowed down, and it costs him his life. Oops. And Sam is kind of coming, goes up 1 in the best of 3. Sidecap Scrubs moving on to the Dusk map, gonna have to find something that allow them to pull this series back into parity. Trying to get on the board. Let's see if they can do it. Oh, I'm joined by Jabba. Jenny, how you doing?
Good.
Good, good. It looks like you're eating some delicious cheese.
I'm eating cheese.
Yes.
It's my secret to playing good.
Is that right?
Yeah.
We're starting a new tradition here at 5v5, which is going to be
Fancy Cheese Friday.
yes, FCF, which is Fancy Cheese Fridays
Yes.
at 5v5. It's going to be it's a good tradition. I think I need to bring like some summer sausage or something.
Ooh, that
Right?
sounds
We need
really
like a
good
little
too.
some crackers and summer sausage. I think to really bring it all together. Unfortunately, I guess summer's not over. There's still
I
a
was
lot
just
of
gonna
summer
say,
left.
Is there though?
I mean, it's pretty hot. I don't think it's going to get cold anytime soon.
Oh,
So as I'm saying that, we have some berries being run once again by this gold team. Quite admirable. Wow, that was a bad berry run though there from Isaac. I don't know what Isaac was doing. He literally just fell between a bunch of berry slots. Did not even get into one of the lower berry slots. It was perhaps one of the worst berry runs I've ever seen on Dusk Map
my
in a
God.
long time.
Yikes. Called out by
Uh,
Charles.
Now that I say that, Rob Newhouse gone down to his last life after what looked like a really good berry start. The berries themselves have ground to a halt. However, the blue snail has also ground to a halt. All bottom berries in for this gold team, but they need some kind of military. Oh, and a bad J there from Kevin Constantino means that Gold's down to one warrior, just one. No warriors. No, there's one warrior helping out Gold. But the snail is moving again now that they've lost that speed pressure. And this is looking bad here for this Gold team. They're going to try to stymie the snail as much as they can. But they need some warrior presence, and they need some objective pressure. They need to get at least one more berry in. One more berry, and this blue team will pretty much be on an emergency alert.
But
Let's see. Rob decides not to escort that last berry in. They're going to maybe try to get control of the snail and get some pullback. That'll give a lot of breathing room to their berry running. Ooh, nice pincer and a warrior. Kevin Constantino, along with Andrew Doherty, making some big moves. And Gold in control of the snail and bringing it back. Excellent stuff here from this Gold team. Let's see if they can get one more berry in. They're trying to maybe escort this berry up.
oh, that's a new berry
Gold
runner.
stripes.
New
Gold
player.
stripes. Yeah, that's David. David joining us from, I believe he's in the new school.
He doesn't know those top jumps are
Yeah,
a little
those top
more
jumps
difficult
are really,
to do.
really hard. But we'll see what happens.
Ooh, Rob.
We've got a lot of snail pullback though, so it kind of doesn't matter how long this takes.
But they're both on loss, so we'll see.
That is true. A single mistake from either of them.
Yeah. Could be the game. Ooh,
Oh, very nice
and they
run
got that top
there.
berry in.
Very nice run from Isaac, kind of making up for his completely boneheaded run earlier in this game.
Hey, he's a little rusty. Okay?
He's a little rusty.
He had a broken
He
hand.
just jumped up into a queen and died. So Isaac, he's doing his best.
Let's see if
Rob doing his best maybe to escort these berry runners back, but they're not quite getting there. I think they should go back on a little bit of snail pullback. Just put the pressure on.
Yeah, just
Turn
a
the
bit.
screws on this blue team. Make them work for it. Blue has done a good job of kind of camping out at the top of Gold Hive, and Gold has not had a chance to kind of uproot them from that. They're going to get, again, some snail pullback. This time speed snail pullback, which is going to be quite fast. And once again, it's kind of Gold's to lose. Both queens down to their last lives, but
really, I think Blue's gonna lose this one.
Blue's
to lose.
Oh, yeah. Well, no. Gold's to lose, which means they're in the lead.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I did not know that.
That's
meant
what that meant. Yes.
English.
It
so
means
hard.
that it is very hard. But yes, if it's someone's to lose, that means that they should win, except by their own mistake,
Why
right?
is that so confusing?
Because no, it's their win to lose. Think of it like that. It's
That still
Gold's
doesn't-
win to lose. So like Blue can't really do anything. Gold is the only one that can screw up and lose.
Oh, I see.
Gold it's their win, but they could still lose it. But it's up
I
to them.
see.
It's not up to Blue. Is I think the
Gotcha.
way to think about that. I realize now that it is a very strange. Job.
Yeah. It doesn't
Okay,
really
they're going to try to escort Isaac in. Isaac on Gold abs. And he gives a big run in, and there we go. Side cab Scrubs tying it up after an excellent run
Good
there
stuff.
from Isaac. Being escorted in by his queen. And I believe that was either Andrew Doherty or Kevin Constantino.
I wasn't watching.
I just don't remember which warrior it was. So here we go. The last map, the day map. Now this is obviously not going to be a berry map. This is going to be a snail map.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Unless they're playing some troll games, in which case maybe some
I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past Sidecap Scrubs to run some troll games, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. Sidecap Scrubs discussing strategy. Going to figure out how exactly to move this snail, because that's how you
With
move the snail.
optimum speed.
You're snail moving. Okay, there's some crazy game that Seawall's very excited about going on. All right, here we are on the day map, and we have an early bit of objective pressure from Blue. Excellent work there from them. But Gold right now getting a little bit of control themselves.
Yeah.
Gonna get a little bit of pullback.
Blue had some delay on their positioning over that snail,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of let Gold come in there. But it looks like it's almost out of the tunnel. No, not quite. That's such a tricky spot. Ooh.
Yeah, very
and
tricky.
The Speed Warrior left skulls to die.
Yep. Oh, and then the
Oh,
Speed Warrior
great stuff.
charges the queen. Interesting moves. Wow, kills back and forth. Warriors in this game right now, not super robust. Going down left and right.
Yeah.
Gold right now, though, in the disadvantage. As Gold Checker's alive. That's Andrew Doherty doing his best to keep Frosty. But no other Gold Warriors, and he's doing his best to survive. But this blue snail is moving, and Andrew Doherty and his queen can't ignore it forever.
Yep.
Rob goes down, taps the snail, but he loses Andrew for it.
Ooh.
And does not get his warrior out, which means that we are in a lockout situation here for this gold queen. With the snail this close, this is an enormous amount of pressure on her.
Ooh.
They had columns on her. Oh, and no one is covering. Oh, okay. Blue somehow lost some warriors in all of that. And I'm not quite
I think
sure.
Rob killed
how. I guess he killed some.
Yeah, while he was trying to get his
well,
warriors out.
It means he gets Andrew Doherty out, but it doesn't mean that he... Oh, there we go. He gets another warrior out. Rob's getting a second warrior out. So that means they might be able to get some position on this snail.
Yeah, they have some good recovery.
Wow, some risky moves there from
Lots
Sam and Nick Mikros
Yeah,
on
lots
that.
of missed pincers here.
Yeah. Well,
Kind
there's
of.
a lot of tension here
Yeah.
for these.
Ooh, nice. Great stuff.
This is a pretty strong fortress we have over this over gold, over this snail. Andrew Doherty ventures beyond the fortress and immediately goes down.
Ooh. Rob's back is exposed.
Should be okay.
He
Gold.
should- yeah,
Gold has got a good amount of pullback actually. Oh, and no, a bad turnaround
bad
from
stuff.
Rob.
Get out of there, Skulls.
And that's going to give Blue control of the snail once again, and they're going to start bringing it back.
Yeah.
Gold with a couple of warriors out, getting a third. Let's see if they can fortress over the snail again and get some pullback. Oh no, warriors going down left and right for Gold. Blue, though, I will say not with extraordinary control of this snail. The snail keeps kind of slipping away from them. They're not making as much progress as you would expect
Great
for how much
kill.
control they've had. Yeah, very nice turnaround kill on Sam by Rob. So this game's still, pretty even. Both teams going back and forth. Lots of blows on both sides. But
Agreed.
the snail is still very much on Blue's side. It's still Blue's game to lose. Who does that?
And I know what that means
yes,
now. I get it, Charles. I get it.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure.
I like how you're looking over, like trying to make eye contact with me, and I was so focused on the game.
You're just not going to do it. I respect that. Okay, Gold now again with this really strong fortress. Ooh, warrior goes down there. But they are, it looks like, going to get this snail back into the hall. And in many ways, that means that this game is kind of back to even. Both queens down a life.
Blue's trying to go for double speed. Do you see that
Yeah, and they're going to get it. There's really no, Gold, while they've done an admirable job getting control of the snail and getting pullback, they haven't really had a lot of gate control.
Yeah.
Blue has pretty much been able to come out whenever they wanted.
Right.
And at this point, they even had the luxury to come out double speed. Now, it cost them a lot of snail progress, but the result is that they're going to be able to put a bunch of military pressure. Actually, one of their blue warriors, one of those blue speed warriors goes down.
Ooh.
And Gold's kind of dismantling this blue team.
Kind of a shame, actually. They
Yeah.
look so strong.
They did, and Gold just seems to have like superior... It seems like while Blue has superior gate control, which means that they can just throw warriors at the Gold team whenever they want to, Gold does seem to have a little bit stronger positioning. They know how to hold a position and how to get warriors killed, basically. So if Blue was more durable, oh, very nice move there from Rob. That means he gets a, oh, and then he tries to style. He tries to style there on that edge. And he loses a couple of warriors, and now, again, Blue in a very strong control of this game.
Ooh, Rob's in a low spot there.
Yeah, Rob, once again, struggling with his gate control. He's going to get another warrior out. I mean, we'll say that Rob is doing a good job getting warriors out when he needs them. He can get a gate and get someone there and...
Yeah, I think he's recovered his team over, like,
Oh yeah, no,
many
no.
times right now.
Both
with
of
just
these
like one
teams.
warrior left.
Yeah, both of these teams have gone down a lot. We're not too far away from famine. I'm not sure we will hit it,
Yeah.
especially because one mistake by either of these queens and it's done.
Yeah, like right.
Whoa!
Ooh, greedy.
That was quite the bounce there on
Kevin, I
on
think.
Sam. Yeah, Kevin charging him, and both of
He
them get away
wanted
with it. Yeah, so it's been very, very hard for either of these teams to really get any movement on this
Ooh,
snail.
nice, great pincer.
Blue gets pincered in the hall. This snail's probably going to go right back to the center, and we're going to start this whole process over again.
You know
which
what?
means we're kind of heading towards famine.
I
which
was
means
just gonna
we
say, I think they are, and I don't know, I think they're playing a little more carefully because it is reaching to that point.
Yeah, we probably have what 6, 7 more berries left.
Yeah, about.
I'd say. Oh, and there we
Ooh,
go
there we
though.
go, though. Yeah.
Someone clips Rob, and we are not going to see a famine.
Ooh, Austin.
Oh, whoops. No. Sam takes it 2-1. All right, Rice and Bees on gold, Sidecap Scrubs on blue. Rice and Bees on gold, Sidecap Scrubs on blue. All right, up next, we're going to have Rice and Bees on gold. And Sidecap Scrubs coming back up to play on blue this time. Let's see how it plays out for these two excellent teams. We got Nick Mikros here, looking at his phone.
Yeah, man. Talking to my favorite Texan.
Uh-oh. Who's that? I don't see any Texans around here.
I don't know. You're the one with the belt buckle, dude.
I do have a belt buckle from Texas. If that's all it takes to have Texas citizenship, that's not bad. Yeah. I'll tell I'll tell that to the Border Patrol. They don't need to look at anybody who's wearing a belt from Texas. They're fine. Yeah.
You got a big belt?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Just wave 'em right through.
Yep, wave 'em right through. That's right. Okay, so here we go. We have Rice and Bees running berries on this night map. Sidecap Scrubs doing the same. So I think for the first time tonight, we have neither team on the night map running snail. So this is a good old-fashioned berry versus berry game. Let's see how it unfolds. Right now with a slight lead here for gold. They have 5 berries left as opposed to the 6 of blue. As I say that, berries coming in on both sides. Both teams now with 4 berries left. Excellent play on both sides. Both ledge guards, though, need a little work. 3 berries left for blue. 2 berries left for blue. Where is the gold ledge guard? There he is in place. That is Ray. Ray bails. Oh, and they pick up a kill on the queen. Wow, excellent defense there from gold as they kill the queen and stop the berry runners. That having been said, this has not translated into some berry running on the gold side. Oh, 2 berries coming in, though. And Sidecap Scrubs with a pretty fast berry victory there, actually. Looking good for them. Let's see what map Rice and Bees decides to move to. Sidecap Scrubs with a new player tonight, David. He's on blue checks. I believe he's a student here from the new school. He's a documentarian. So, Rice and Bees elects to go to day map. Let's see how they perform. That was a pretty big, quick berry game, although both teams doing pretty well on berries. Just not quite not quite where they just getting a little bit ahead for Sidecab Scrubs. And in a tense berry game, all it takes is one cycle. All it takes is to get one cycle ahead, and then that means everything. So, fight over the long haul, and both teams kind of lose, but Gold ends up losing a little bit more as all of their warriors go down and their queen dies. They do get Sarah Greenwood out, but as vanilla, she's still very dangerous, but nowhere near as dangerous as she is on speed. Will they be able to get Speed Jabba out? Here we go. It looks like they will. Yes, it costs Andrew Doherty, though, one of his last lives. He's on last life at the moment. He's going to have to play very, very carefully. And it looked like Jabba went down instantaneously after that. So maybe not worth the sacrifice for the Gold team. Blue Snail is moving, which means Andrew Doherty is going to have to give up this hunt for a gate soon. He gets... Well, he gets out of the long haul. He wanders into it and gets out of it, but lots of sacking going on for Gold team. Sarah going to come out of that right gate. Blue Snail touching the net. This is emergency situation. Wow, big wipe, though, for Andrew Doherty on the entire blue team as they all go down. Andrew Doherty gets one extra warrior out of it, which is pretty darn good. Is he going to get two extra warriors? While Blue slowly tries to put together their squad. It looks like Blue is going to try to go up to double speed. Not sure if it's worth it. I would say if you had that much snail pressure, I would just get your warriors out and get them fighting. But at the moment, Blue has completely lost control of this game. Yeah, Gold has completely taken over. They've got the snail right into the long haul. Blue's going to get control of it, but let's see if they can move it out. Gold Warriors going down. Drew, remember, is on his last life for this entire time, so a single mistake from the Gold Queen, and that will be curtains for Rice and Bees. All right. Blue in control of this snail. It's moving out of the long haul. Okay, that looks like a speed snail, actually. I could be mistaken. But that snail is moving quite fast. We have no Gold Warriors out at the moment, and Blue right now with a very aggressive lockdown. It costs Blue a warrior and then another warrior. But it doesn't matter. Rob picks up the kill, and Sidecab Scrubs takes it 2-0. All right, Platinum Star on Gold, Lakes on Mars on Blue.
Reunited. Who did he say is up? Oh,
What the? Excuse Charles. It's not our name. Our team name. What is this?
Charles left us with this garbage.
No, he put in Sidecab Scrubs or Shy Drab Shrubs. It's a lot of H's.
Yep. These go away. Okay, great. I still know how to do this.
Good.
What's next?
That.
That was strangely some of the best KQ I've ever played.
Oh, wow.
Normally I'm just like, that was surprisingly restrained from me.
Good. Maybe it's because you were safe.
I mean, I'm usually safe warrior. It's just I didn't feel like doing hero shit.
Are you? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I usually play safe warrior mid.
Ah.
Yeah, it's just usually I don't play objective guard. Usually I'm just like, I'm gonna go kill things, and I'm like, today, you know.
Okay.
I just sit in that one ledge above the tunnel, and I'm just like, I'm gonna stay right here.
Yeah, the
The
better
whole
ledge is right above the warrior gate.
Yeah, that one's good too.
Shout outs to the chat. Shout outs to anyone that's watching right now. You got much love for Platinum Star and Lakes on Mars. Out here yelling yeet.
Yeet.
Up in this yeet. Lakes on Mars. Felicia goes down. Fortune to kill. She just hasn't had. What? She's gonna get one warrior out.
Yep. One comes out right. Gold loses one. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah.
Snail is at Gold's waterfall.
Oh wow, that was quick. I didn't notice.
We have a speed warrior for blue. We have 2 warriors for blue, 3 warriors for gold. Ooh, oh, wipe for blue means that Felicia's all by herself. Has to answer the snail.
This is a
Oh
hard
my
one.
god.
It's a hard one.
Oh. Oh, what a bump.
Not quite.
What a bump.
Yeah.
Platinum Star is gonna take it. 1-0. The best of 5.
Gotta hit the button.
Mm. How's your night so far? How's your summer vacation? Now that's coming to an end soon.
I broke my hand, so I
Oh yeah, how's that? Where's your hand right now?
It's fine. Well, I mean, I blew out both the ligaments, so like tapping the button over and over again is really. I can tell that I haven't used that part of my hand in a while, but I'm good.
Okay. How about you going back to school?
I'm excited. I'm so ready. I've been ready since June.
Is this your last year?
So I have 3 semesters left. So
Ooh.
it's like kind of my last year.
Last full year.
Yeah.
And then you have to like come back
and then I like come back in the winter. I'm like, give me my degree, bye.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I'm doing like the most classes I've done just so I can like not have to take any classes for the next calendar year.
Yeah, so you could just chill out during the winter and possibly come back to New York every Friday.
I mean, probably, maybe in the fall, but definitely because I'm gonna try and get a car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm really kind of sick of not having one. Like I'm just like, even though, because I might live up in the valley.
I was sick of that kill. Oof.
That was good. Yeah. But, it's just like, to get anywhere, you need to take a bus. Like, to get to the supermarket, right? It's 45 minutes on a bus or 10 minutes if you own a car.
How about a bike?
It's not really safe to take a bike. It's like weird back roads and there's nothing you can see. Like, I
Just get an e-bike.
yeah, if I got like an e-bike or something, that'd probably be fine. But
You just want a car.
I just want a car.
Is it gonna be electric, or are you gonna go that fancy route?
Who's gonna pay for that?
I don't know. The government, like they subsidize it enough. Not enough.
Not quite enough. We'll worry about that later.
Yeah. Oof,
Ooh.
ugh. Ugh.
Jumping and jiving.
Platinum Star takes it. 2-0 in the best of 5.
Yep.
As we talk about cars, shout outs to Tesla.
Shout out to Tesla.
Elon Musk is a fucking power hungry villain in the story that is the future. Wait, what?
All right, Sidecap Scrubs on gold, Platinum Star
Well,
on blue.
That's us.
We just skipped around?
I think he was just playing all of Sam's game.
Oh. No. Sam is. Okay.
All right, up next we have Sidecab Scrubs on gold, Platinum Star on blue. Here on the night map, let's see what these two teams have. Right now, Platinum Star opting for control of the center gate, while Sidecap Scrubs is running berries. No, the ledge guard in place, though, for Platinum Star. That's Richard Ray Chan, one of the best ledge guards in the city. Let's see if he can hold this berry. Oh, he goes down early, though. Oh, and another warrior goes down early. So blue warrior is going down left and right, which means this gold econ is going to run pretty much unperturbed. Okay. Almost half a hive here for this gold team. The blue snail is moving, however. A very good job here from Drew Baldock guarding it, making sure that this blue team does have some kind of objective pressure on the gold team. Gold Warriors getting killed. Nice bounces there from Richard as he prevents 2 berries from coming in. Excellent work. He's up against the queen. He's going to get out, and his own queen, Mustafa Alsop, coming in to defend. And Sidecap Scrubs at half high, but having a rough time. Oh, interesting pickup on Moose. And they do wipe the blue team once again. No one's popping that snail, though. That snail is still moving. 4 berries left, though, for gold, and they're going to get some significant pullback, it looks like. Significant pullback actually does not happen, and blue is still moving it. So an excellent effort here from this blue team. Can they keep the snail moving, though? There's a lot of gold military around, and so far the gold military has been a little bit more robust than this blue military. Whoa, weird bounces as gold picks off one of the warriors. Blue going to continue to move this snail. 4 berries left still for gold. Oh, but 2 warriors go down. Nice moves there from Rob Newhouse. And an excellent pincer putting Mustafa onto his last life. Still no gold berries moving, though, but they are moving the snail back, which means that they are still getting ahead in this game. Blue opting to go for the snail means that their objective is farther and farther away with every pixel that gold drags this snail. And gold is not losing berries in the meantime. Those berries are banked, and they will be there forever. So it is now on Blue's shoulder to get control of this game, stop every single berry from coming in, and somehow get the snail back, or at least pick up a couple of queen kills, but it doesn't matter. Rob gets the last dive on Moose, and Sidecap Scrubs goes up 1 in the best of 3. All right, Platinum Star electing to move on to the day map. That means we're going to be seeing Snail from both of these teams. Let's see what they have to show. As we're going into this day map, I want to thank everyone who's tuned in to our local casual Killer Queen tournament, Brooklyn, New York. Hosted at and sponsored by the NYU Game Center. Great stuff from both of these teams so far. Ooh, nice dive from Rob Newhouse. And again, gold with commanding control, even if blue has a little bit more objective pressure. Gold looking more solid, Warriors a little bit more durable. And that is translating right now into a little bit more objective pressure for gold. Blue looking to get a second warrior out. No one there to gate dance against this team. Another kill on Mustafa. And 1 warrior out. Basically, we're in lockout here for this blue team. Oh, no. Last warrior goes down for blue, and a big pickup. Sidecap Scrubs taking it 2-0. All right. Sam is kind of coming on gold, Rice and Bees on blue. All right, our next match between Sam is kind of coming on gold and Rice and Bees on blue. here on the night map. Sam electing to open with center control. They've put their complement of warriors together. Only one speed warrior, though, out for Rice and Bees. So a tough opening here for that team. Lots of snail progress here from this gold team. Let's see. Ooh, very nice dive, though, from Andrew Doherty. And a pickup on Sam there. Very nice. Only one warrior left for Blue, though. Once again, just like in the last game, Blue having a tough time keeping their warriors durable and out long enough to get any kind of objective pressure or control. Excellent positioning there by Andrew Doherty, getting his speed warrior out. But this snail is on Gold's side. All of the objective pressure right now is on the Blue team. They have to be feeling it. They're getting some pullback now, though, as Sam decides to fight pretty hard for a speed gate for one of their warriors. In the meantime, only one of Sam's warriors is out. Oh, no, two of Sam's warriors are out. He's going to get a third vanilla warrior. And they are still fighting over that speed gate, even though Blue had moved the snail all the way. Oh, and a big pickup there for Ray. Ray on Blue stripes kills 2 gold warriors. Interestingly enough, it results in Gold getting objective control. A little confusing there, but that is what seems to have happened. Gold, having lost an enormous amount of objective pressure, is now slowly getting control of this game again. And Ray continues to be a force of nature, taking down another warrior. Now, while all of this has been going on, Blue has transitioned very smoothly into berries, and there are only 3 berries left for this Blue team. So an excellent running there. 1 left now for this Blue team, and Gold is going to need to adapt. Can Gold adapt, though? We have Stripes with a berry. Blue Checks coming in with a berry as well. There's a berry in the hive. And there we go. Blue Queen sacrifices her life, but Rice and Bees takes it with Econ, going up 1 in the best of 3. Excellent game there from both of those teams. But an excellent strategic decision from Rice and Bees. Okay, Sam is coming, decides to go to the day map as a result. In an attempt to get back into this game. Let's see how it works for them. Okay. Early snail control for Gold, just like in last game. They're about to move it out of the long haul. Unfortunately for Blue, last minute berry switch probably isn't going to be practical here on the day map. Berries, of course, being basically, what would you say? Gola non grata. Oh, very nice moves there for Kevin Constantino as he wipes out a good portion. And I mean the entire Gold military. Excellent moves on Blue Abs. This is going to allow them to get control of the game. Gold now in lockout as they have only 1 remaining warrior. However, as I say that, the Blue Warriors go down. Once again, this durability problem for the Blue Warriors. They just don't last quite as long. And they're just quite not as dangerous for as long as these Gold Warriors usually are. Gold using this opportunity of getting wiped to get out double speed, which means that they're going to be able to put a ton of pressure on this Blue team. That having been said, the snail is basically dead stopped in the middle. Gold down 1 life, and because of that, you would have to give Blue the edge. They're a little bit ahead on queen kills. Oh, and now they are a lot ahead on queen kills. An amazing dive from Andrew Doherty means that Sam goes down to his last life. And Rice and Bees looking to get a Speed Warrior out and then a Vanilla Warrior. Is going to put a lot of pressure here on Sam, on this gold queen. Let's see how Sam adapts to being on his last life. Oh, berries in the hall. So dangerous in this new build. So dangerous since the big physics update. Okay, gold still with a little bit more objective pressure, but blue with a very good amount of military pressure. One mistake from Sam, and it is curtains for this gold team. He has to be extremely safe. Nice pincer there in the blue hallway, and there we go, a turnaround, and Rice and Bees takes it 2-0. All right, Lakes on Mars on gold, Sidecap Scrubs on blue. Maybe one. Tony, do you know how to do this? Do you? Could you?
I can try.
Just change the names,
Change names.
put things in,
Put
flip
things
the
in.
notches.
The matches. Okie dokie. Okay, welcome to stream. Here we go. Lakes on Mars on gold versus Sidecap Scrubs on blue. Looks like Scrubs is going berries, and gold is already on the snail. Gold also already has his military up, and blue is rapidly following. So far, Blue's hive has been relatively open, but Lakes has their edge guard up now. Still trying to move the snail. Making pretty good progress. Action is mostly concentrated around Blue hive. Both queens there, trying to edge out the other one. Snail and berries are basically both about halfway. It's a very tight game. Ooh, nasty queen kill. And Scrubs has edged out with only 3 berries to go, and a ledge guard trying to get in place, but is being very successfully forced out. 2 berries. And the snail is barely moving for Lakes. But they're pulling it back. Looks like Scrubs is keeping 1 berry runner while the other is pulling back the snail, and they're down to 1 berry to go. Ooh. Blake's struggling to block the berries, loses a queen life for it, and Scrubs' queen follows, but here comes the final berry. Oh, and a queen kill. Sneaks in before the berry victory.
Death before dishonor.
Welcome, Java.
Hello.
Oh, thank you. I'm very forgetful.
I'm here. Shy Drab Scrubs.
Yeah?
Pretty sure that's not their name, but okay.
I don't know if they're intentionally making a joke or if Charles is doing it for them.
Gotcha.
Rob's normal team name is Sidecap Scrubs.
Yes.
This is obviously very direct. Okay, day map. Second. There's a snail map. Nobody heading there yet. There we go. Mars is riding. Everybody has their full military up.
Yeah, but the snails, blues to take.
And the Warriors are battling it out. And Scrubs has held on to the snail. Meanwhile, Lakes has lost 2 of their Warriors. They're down to 1. They're getting a second back out.
They lost their speed though. And looks like they're just coming out vanilla.
Scrubs has both rockets.
Yep.
And the snail has been moving for the whole time.
Felicia! Oh, she escaped. She escaped. I was a little worried there for her. That was some risky moves. Ah!
Oh boy, that was close.
That was also close. So many scary things going on. Oh wow, when did Blue get 2 Speed Warriors? Ooh, nice kill by Chortles. Yeah, Chortles. Ooh, and as I say that, he goes down. Yikes. Ooh, great stuff by Gold though.
Lakes is still going to hold a gate.
Yeah,
One warrior to
Felicia.
help out their queen.
Ooh. She stayed a little up there. I think she would have had a promising pincer with abs. Because right now all her warriors are down and
Yep,
she has
and
to hold a
Snail is
gate
checked.
as he's scared.
Snail is continuing to move.
She's gotta get
Bears
there.
are doing
They
their
have to
best
sack. They
but
gotta sack. No,
can't
you don't
make
have
it.
time to
Oh, I've got a warrior, but just
get a
can't.
warrior. No. You don't have time. No time.
So Shark Up Scrubs takes that 2-0.
All right, what's the glory?
Glory is.
All right, glory match. Sam on gold, Sidecap Scrubs on blue.
Oh, correct. Should be a fun set to watch. Both teams have a 3-1 record. Both teams are full of subs tonight. Hard to call. Here's the start. Seeing concentration of workers heading for the berries. And both teams are going for berries. Even on military, but early kill. Berries are continuing to pour into both teams, but Gold is establishing a edge guard, as is Blue. Sam is almost coming, establishing a pretty good lead on berries pretty early. They've got one ahead. Edge guards are everywhere. Yes, Scrubs has pulled a berry lead back out. Has only their ledge guard, as does Sam. Both of them getting out a second warrior and shoring up their ledge guard. Berries flying everywhere. Watch the kicks. Oh! Scrubs squeaking one more berry. They're down to 3 remaining. And clear the ledge guard to send in the 10th berry. Next to last berry. Almost made it. Meanwhile, Sam's team is struggling to make a single berry in the hive. With 1 remaining for Scrubs and no military to guard, and it's in. Scintillating commentary, Joppa.
Hello. And I'm back. What'd I miss?
A pretty tense berry game that Scrubs pulled out.
Nice.
It was pretty tied until the berries were about halfway, and then they established their ledge guard, held on to it the whole time, and managed to just sneak those berries in one by one.
Nice. I love watching berry games. They're more exciting than snail games. I guess snail games can be kind of exciting.
It depends. Berry running,
But like
as the work
those
of doing
jukes.
it, much more exciting.
Yeah,
It's
and the
much more
kick-ins.
active. Oh, and the kick-ins.
Ooh, I love
Are
watching the kick-ins.
fun.
I got a kick-in one game. Yeah. All right, second game. Who do you
So
think's
we
gonna
know
win?
It'll be a snail match. Well, as I said, as it was opening, it seemed like things were pretty evenly matched.
Mhm.
But Scrubs just demonstrated a pretty strong.
Yeah, they're doing. They're
They're down on military for now, but they did just grab a queen kill.
yeah. It's weird. It's
Their snail is moving almost completely unchallenged.
it's like they're winning militarily but losing on the objective.
Yeah, Scrubs is dedicating their speed to just sit next to the snail. Now he's finally back out.
Ooh, but
They've got their
Rob
military
goes
full
down.
up, as does Sam.
Now that snail's
that's
gonna be a
looking very-
problem if it keeps just chugging that side onto gold side. But as I say that, ooh,
Bring it back, and
nope, blue is wiped.
Blue is down to 1 warrior and no gates, but they get a second one out. And
Ooh.
manage to stay alive the whole time.
Rob does a great job of getting his warriors out, but his warriors need to stay up
He's still got
alive a
lot of military
little
pressure.
longer than
There's
they have
another
been.
blue military out. But the snail continuing to move, getting very dangerously close.
Ooh, nice try.
And there's not enough blue military to do much about it. Oh. Rob goes in for a dangerous move, doesn't get punished for it, but also doesn't make any progress.
Ooh, nice kill.
Snail is under the ledge.
Good stuff.
Last minute reprieve, but blue has no military to help. It is very trapped. And there goes the kill, of course.
Yeah, this is just a
Sam
slaughter
drives
for
the snail
blue
right
on the
in.
in that snail. Ooh. Yep. And gold takes it.
Making it 1-1. Dusk next.
How exciting. This watermelon is so good. I don't know, right? Is it worth... You can just, like, lose a queen life, and as long as you're pushing that snail pressure, like, it gives you that much more of an advantage. Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't really matter.
You've only got so many lives, so it's pretty rare, but there are definitely times when it's worth sacrificing a queen
Right.
life.
I think it's also really important, even if you're strong militarily, not to ignore the objective pressure that the enemy team can have on you.
Objective pressure always makes a difference, even if you don't actually win. It makes the other team desperate. So we got a very
Yeah.
nice snail game. Blue misses a top berry in the initial round.
Ouch. Those always hurt.
Oh,
Like,
it feels
emotionally
so bad.
and,
They
like...
managed to bring one across from the other side. Looks like they got at least 3 berry runners, which is a tricky tactic, but they might just be struggling to come up.
Oh, I don't know. Like, this is not good for blue,
Yeah,
especially when the snail is...
making a lot of progress.
Yeah,
Gold has
you have
way
that
more
one
military
guy.
to back up their rider.
Ooh, and Rob is on last, and there we go.
Blue is completely wiped. They still only got 2 top berries in. And I believe Gold is moving. No, just regular snail, no speed, but.
Rob got his
nobody-
speed out though.
Oh, there we go. They popped the snail, and they're going to try to run it back, but that's going to be hard with all this gold military out.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Great kill, Kevin. Except, nope,
And
nope.
then he goes straight down
Nope.
to the floor to
Okay
get
kill,
picked up.
Kevin. Okay kill.
Blues managed to run one more berry in, but Gold Snail's now past the speed. It's basically in, given how little
Ooh,
military
ooh,
there is to
ooh.
challenge it.
Rob, ooh.
Again, Blue Abs manages to come up, try to pressure that snail. Queen is there to try to help him. Got a small reprieve on the snail, and Blue gets a second military, but
Ooh.
the pincer loses them back down to 1 warrior.
Ooh,
almost a
oh,
queen kill,
almost.
but not quite.
Such a shame.
Blue is clearly struggling. Everybody's forgotten about the berries.
Oh.
And Rob goes down.
Yikes. Ouch, ouch.
Sam is almost coming, takes it, making it 2-1 Sam.
Oh.
Scrubs' choice for the new map. They're just going right around again, starting with Knights.
What's your favorite map?
I don't really think I have a favorite map.
Really?
If anything, I would probably say Day is my least favorite just because it's so predictable. Nobody runs berries.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows it really well. Everybody's patterns are perfectly good. It's not as exciting. It's not as much fun.
Yeah. But the famine games.
Are the
No.
worst part of the game.
But
yeah,
those
between Night
famine
and Dusk,
games,
they both
though.
got very different, but very good things going for them.
Yeah. Hi, T. Ew. Black. All right, let's see. Ooh.
So a sad open for Blue. They're
Snail
pushing
V.
berries, but they've only got 1 warrior to challenge a snail that's moving quite easily with multiple guards.
Yeah.
And a ledge guard.
Ooh.
Gold
Rob
is doing
gets
basically
clipped.
whatever they want right now.
Yeah, it looks like. Ooh.
Kevin trying
finally.
hard to stop the snail, but on his own against 2 guards, that is a big axe.
Well, he's getting a little help now.
Now he's got
Mid-
some help. They pull
Ooh.
off a pincer and the snail is stopped.
Yeah, they just gotta
Pulling
pull
it
it back
back.
a little bit. Hi, Joanna. Ooh, great kill again. I don't know. I feel like Blue can take their time a little bit here,
Yeah.
and if they
Blue is
keep this
establishing
momentum up, they
oh.
might bring it back.
Somebody forgot to turn around, so Kevin just got another kill.
Nice. And it looks like they've given up on berries for a bit. They switched
Yep,
3-1.
they've definitely concentrated on the snail to pull it back.
Yeah,
and,
they want
getting
to
that,
establish
which is
this.
great. Gold is
this
down to a
lockout
single
that they're
military.
having. Yeah, but as we say that, the blue warrior goes, the extra blue warrior goes down, and they
So
leave a
that's only
gate
2-1.
unattended.
Yeah, 2-2. Gold, though, is just keeping somebody down by the hive, which has not seen a berry in some time. And, of course, Gumdim's Curse. As I say that, Blue Skulls heads towards Big Hive.
Ooh, great stuff.
Oh,
Ooh,
miss
miss
a
a
pincer on the
kill.
Gold Queen manages to escape out of the Blue Hive.
Ooh,
Wrap kills.
Kills
bringing Gold
everywhere.
Down to a
Ah.
single warrior. Blue is starting to run berries again and managed to grab one bouncing around the
oh
hive.
my God! And that queen escapes. How in the?
Oh.
Okay, no, she
Sam
didn't.
is down to his last life. Rob still has an extra. The snail was at the waterfall, but they're pulling it back. And now Gold has 3 military to Blue's single warrior.
Yeah, I think Blue's gonna try to go double speed again because they were a bit. Oh, they're going multiple speedies. Nice. And
Gold
really,
is
you
back
can
in
do
control
that when
of
you
the
kind of
snail.
have that objective pressure on, and you can just take your time.
Yep, they got half
And
the
coming
berries
out.
now.
Ooh, pincers everywhere. I love watching pincers.
It's the quintessential teamwork.
Yeah,
This
it just really shows that you're really supporting your team and working together and pushing your objective or preventing theirs.
Yep.
And really just how good you are at the game, I guess. Which means I need to work on it more, but
Blue
it's
is
okay.
just over halfway on berries. But
No, No, they've got 5 left. A little more than halfway, but the snail's kind of going to be an
Snail's getting
issue.
Very dangerous, yes.
Yeah, if they don't do some pullback, at least a little bit, to get
They're
them
obviously
some
trying.
room to run those berries again. But because they ran multiple speed, not too many berries left on the map. I'd say about maybe like 13 or so.
Yep.
Sorry, I
all on
missed
the very top.
the one on the bottom. Then maybe about 20 berries.
Oh.
So they've got some room. I don't think it's going to be famine quite yet. But it should be interesting. If they keep running as many speeds as they have been, Blue looks like they can be in a bit of trouble here. Ooh,
Nice
and a
clear
double
by
kill by
Rob.
Rab. Yeah, they're just dying left and right, coming back out speed, coming back out vanilla, and berries are looking a little scarce
They're
now.
counting down fast. I think we're down to
Yeah, right?
10
This
berries
is what
left on the map.
happens when you run
And
multiple speeds.
Yeah, when you brought it up before, I said, no, there's plenty of berries. And now
No,
it's
I'm
really
telling you,
questionable.
it's
I really doubt you could run 5 berries before 5 of them get taken up
yeah,
at this point.
it's really scary how fast they can go, especially when you run multiple speed on your team. You're
Yep,
taking 2 at a
yep.
time, or I'm sorry,
Snail
you're
is
using
nearly
up 2
back
at
to
a
the middle,
time.
so it's not too dangerous.
Not too
for
bad, but
Scrubs, I would hate to have to fight that for 3 minutes. just to get
right,
the
like
berries
look
moving
at
again.
Gold's military just like trying to come out, then getting wiped, coming back out, getting
manages
wiped.
to run. Oh my
Ooh, as
gosh.
we say that.
And the berry pressure forces the queen down. And Scrubs brings it back to 2-2.
Sam goes down. All right, well it's 2-2.
So this is the last game in the best of 5.
Yeah, I want to play. Can they hurry up and not drag this out all 5 games, please?
It looks like they're making it the slow map.
Ah.
Both teams are proposing a berries-only strategy just to add some flavor, it would seem. Berries on day, they say. But Charles gives Sarah permission to run the snail because she objects to berries. But she's the only one that's allowed to run the snail. Seems the teams have agreed that berries is the only valid win condition, except for Sarah running the snail. This will be an interesting game. And they are both being faithful about it. Blue's already got 2 berries in. Gold is trying and manages to sneak 1 past the ledge guard, but their second berry is looking lonely out there. Squeaks under, moving the guard, and Abs manages to sneak his second berry in thanks to that. And the guards have managed to keep only 2 berries up for Blue. Big old kick in!
Goal!
Which is super fun, but meanwhile Sam's managed to run their 4th berry in already.
Look at these queens ledge guarding. What
It's
what is the
hilarious.
what game is this? Like, this is ridiculous. What is going on here?
Well, both of these are Google queens, and we run a lot of crazy games.
That's
They
true.
both get practice ledge guarding because everybody's been too
Ooh,
aggressive.
get that kick.
and
Kick
gone
it.
down.
Kick it. Ooh!
Oh, Gold
Nice kick.
kicks in.
Great stuff.
Blue's
Great
4th
stuff.
berry.
Sarah. Great stuff.
Sarah's apologizing for that kick in, but I feel like she could have
I
avoided
feel
that
like
pretty
I
easily.
feel like they can award her a bit.
Blue,
Like,
Blue following that up with a couple of runs, putting them at a very strong berry lead.
yeah, Blue's ahead by what?
They both
Oh,
got
no,
a guard,
they're
but
both.
Blue's ledge guard is not doing a great job right now.
Yikes. Well, to
And
be
Blue's got
fair,
Ansley pulling them up to 8 berries in.
there's a lot of yelling going
There's
on.
a lot of argument at the cab that
I
I
don't
can't
know
quite
what-
follow.
No one knows how to
Oh,
ledge
Sarah's
guard
on
on
the
day
snail.
map. Oh Jesus.
Blue is down to 2 berries. The snail desperation play might help
Oh God. Oh
as
jeez.
Sam loses his
And you know
last
what's funny?
remaining
You
extra
say the
life.
blue ledge guard wasn't doing much because you would think that the berries would get in that much easier, but looks like they're struggling a bit to.
Oh,
Ooh,
Sam goes
do that.
down. Scrubs takes the set.
Yay!
Wait, no.
Free play.
Does military victory count? Who got that?
Who wins?
Who wins? Charles, who wins? Who wins? It was a military. It wasn't a berry. It wasn't a berry win. So who won? Ah, okay. Apparently, the call is that the military victory is acceptable. So, Rob's team, Shy Drab Scrubs takes it. I'm gonna try to get on the cab. Good night, everybody.
Well, if it isn't me. Hello, everybody. Let's do this. Asking questions. I like questions. Y'all know who it is. It's me, Yeet. It's Isaac. I'm back. Today only. One night only. Live from Brooklyn. How y'all doing? Broke my hand. Couldn't play KQ for like a month and a half. That was great. And then I was working all summer. I was a camp counselor. I worked with kids 11 hours a day and got paid nothing. It was great. A kid pooped on the floor more than once. Turns out that accuracy is not a 7-year-old strong suit. And that was great. I didn't have to clean it up, but I witnessed it, and that was enough for me. I'm going back to school on Monday. I study literature. If you like literature, I know some of you like literature. Do any of you like literature? I like literature. I still read books. And I read physical books, too. I was on an island. I was on Cuttyhunk Island. It's one of those, like, Massachusetts Cape Islands. It's like next to Nantucket, but not really. It's like there's no internet. There's like little cell service. So I just like read books for like 3 days straight. And it turns out, and this is something I knew but had never witnessed, but when you're on a salty, humid island, your books get really wrinkly and your skin feels nasty. So like turning pages was an unpleasant experience. I'm talking about all the things I didn't like about the last couple of days. I went fishing. I caught a bunch of fish. Fish, delicious. Anyone who doesn't like fish, they're missing out. If you don't eat fish for other reasons, that's all right too. That's acceptable. It's like, oh, I don't eat fish because I'm worried about mercury. All right, valid. That's acceptable. Oh, I don't eat fish because I don't like fish. We can fight. I'll throw hands about that. I caught some striped bass. We went on a boat. I had a fishing rod. I used an epoxy lure. And I cast it off and I reeled in fast and I was like, damn, fish on. And then I reeled for like a minute, 2 minutes, and then dinner. 29 inches, just over the legal limit. One of my dad's friends who was there, she caught one that was like 38 inches, which is crazy. That delicious fish. They wouldn't let us take the whole fish though on the boat. They just filleted it right there, and I was like, damn, wouldn't it be nice if we could just like grill this whole fish with some salt and nothing else? That'd be good. But alas, so it goes. Hopefully someone will come here and join me so I don't have to talk about fish for the next like 20 minutes. but I'm gonna do it anyway because it was a good time. What else did I like about the island? View, great. It was a little hazy, but you know what isn't nowadays. We stayed in this like 150-year-old building that used to be like a fisherman's clubhouse, like a sailor's clubhouse. Not a sailor's clubhouse, it's a rich people island. It was a rich people clubhouse. Gold was flooded, that's neat. It was a rich people clubhouse, and we stayed in it. And it was dilapidated for a couple of years, and then this lady who owns it bought it and has been refurbishing it by letting people stay in it. She makes like $100 grand a year just off people staying in this inn. Really makes you think about real estate prices because it really is like, okay, so to get to the island, you have to take a ferry, and it's like, oh, it's a ferry. It's gonna be like a big, nice boat, and then you can like load it. No, it's like a decommissioned, like small fishing boat that now is just the ferry. The guy who's the captain, his name's John Paul. He grew up on the island. Turns out that even though there's a year-round population of 50, they have a school. They have a middle school. They have like 3 middle schools. So, and it had like 3 students in it. And then he had to go to high school in New Bedford, which is the nearest port. And in New Bedford, it's an hour and 20 minutes away on the like crappy ferry. I hope he had a bigger boat to take him. On the big ferry, it's like an hour flat. On the little ferry, there's a big, more expensive ferry that you can actually put a car on, but it costs like twice as much. And it has a bar on the boat. They have a bar on that boat. We drove by it in our little boat, and I was like, damn, they have booze. And I was like, and then I thought a little more, and I was like, you know, the last thing I want to do on a boat is drink more. Drink more. Drink it all. It's, you know, you get the spins, and you're on a boat, and it's not a pleasant experience, let me tell you. Not for nothing, but boats. So here's a fun story. Here's a good story that I think you might appreciate. So, I have a friend from high school, and his dad basically figured out that to own a boat in New York City, if you have a place to put it, that's all you need. You don't need a license or like any experience at all. You can literally just like buy a boat. Here, hold on. Let me see if I can get someone. Hey, David. Let me tell you the story about a boat. Come here. I'm talking about boats and fishing and like experience. Okay. So here, let me just tell you the story. So I have a friend, and his dad basically figured out that in New York City, if you have a place to put a boat, that's all you need.
Yeah.
You don't need like, yeah. Well, it's just like below a certain size, all you need is a place to put a boat, and like you don't need a license. You don't need like any experience with a boat. You can just like buy a boat, and then now you own a boat.
A couple of friends of mine linked on that.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's cool though. So what he did was he bought a boat.
A blue lens.
Yeah, blue. Yeah, that's because it's the better side. Actually, one could argue that. Well, so I'm gonna diverge from my boat story. So the first couple times, for the first like 6 months I came here, the cab used to be on the other side of the pillar. So blue used to be facing this side, and then gold was on the left side of the pillar. But then at some point they moved it, and it's really like messed up my head. It's like I'll look ahead and I'm like, all right, on blue team, like you know, Skull's on blue team is Richard, but really he's on gold team.
Your muscle memory here.
Yeah. It's just, it's, you know, because I'm looking out on one eye and I'm looking over here with the other eye. But anyway, boats. So it's really funny because we're like, yeah, what kind of boat? He'll be like, hey, let's like get on my boat and go to New Jersey because there's this bar like right across the harbor.
Like in Jersey City?
Yeah, like where you can dock your boat at.
Yeah, no, I know it. I used to live in Jersey City.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we would go from Brooklyn up the Gowanus and then across the harbor. But it's funny because we're like, what kind of boat license do you have? And he goes, oh, I just drive the boat sometimes. Like it's
not regular.
No, it's crazy because like to own a car, you need like you need a license, you need all kinds of stuff. But to own a boat, which is bigger, heavier, arguably much more dangerous.
Slower though.
Slower, that's true. But
and less traffic.
Yeah, but still, like in New York Harbor, which is like one of the busiest ports on Earth.
It's still busy. They probably should have.
I mean, I feel like you should at least like need a permit to own a boat. I feel like
$40.
yeah, like just like
Spend a day at the DMV.
yeah, just like one of those things where it's like you like just it like a fishing license is you need to like you read a book, you like they send you a book and you pay $8. Like
Yeah.
that's
It's enough that it keeps people just like anyone. You have to
Yeah.
have $8 and like the time to read a book.
yeah, which is like not that much, but it's just like enough where like you know what kind of fish you're gonna catch nearby.
Yeah.
Like it's just one of those things where it's like you know what kind of fish you're gonna catch, you know like how to catch a fish, like where you can and can't fish.
They should also have a box that you have to check, like, will you use this
Yeah.
boat for illegal things?
Yeah.
And then you have to check no.
Yeah,
That way they have your honor. You want your
Yeah,
honor.
yeah.
Right?
yeah. It's just one. But like I feel like you should just like have to spend like $20 in a book to own like a junky old speedboat.
You should have to spend an hour in line at the DMV.
I don't think it's a thing that like should require a DMV visit.
No.
But it's definitely a thing that like perhaps should require some semblance of like
Maybe you have to go to
government
like the
regulation.
mayor's office.
you just
Like the way you get an
yeah.
NYC, it's
Yeah.
harder to get an NYC ID to get free museum entrance than it is to
Yeah.
get a boat license.
Yes.
Yeah. It should be harder to get there than it is to get like free
It-
access
yeah,
to like.
yeah, it
the-
should be harder. It should be harder than
MoMA.
it should be harder than getting a library card.
Yeah, exactly.
It shouldn't be one of those things where you like go into an office once.
Yeah.
It's I
It
think
should be harder to have a boat than to get a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think
What if the library did the boat license?
you know what
And they would have the books to give
you know
you.
they do passports, right?
They would give you the books though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do passports.
Yeah, when I get my passport renewed, I go to the Brooklyn Public Library like during the day, because like
that.
nobody's ever there, and you can't make appointments. But there's never like you go on like a Thursday during the day, and there's like 6 people, and it's not like going to like there's a post office right around here. The main post office of Brooklyn, they do passports.
Yeah.
And like they stop taking people at noon, and then you just like you show up at like 11, and then you sit there for like 2 hours. It honestly, I'm so glad. Like I waited to get mine an extra year so that I didn't have to do it for an extra 5 years. Like I'm so glad. And then, now I don't have to think about that until I'm 28, so a while. Thankfully. But it's just like
When did you get it?
when I was 18, like I think you need to be 16, but I think I got it like right after I turned 17. Yeah.
I didn't get my first passport until I was like 27. Or
I got my
28.
first passport when I was like 8 weeks old because I was born in England. And my
okay.
parents were like, "Oh, we gotta go back."
I've been to Canada, but that's it.
Yeah.
I need to travel.
I mean, travel's good, but I don't like to like go somewhere just to like fuck around. I like to like go somewhere to do a thing.
Yeah.
So like I want to go like to Belgium to go to the Belgian Formula 1 race.
Oh, okay.
Like just like something like that where it's like you go there for like 2 or 3 days, you do that thing, and then you come back. Like I don't like to travel just to like be somewhere else because I feel like if you go somewhere where you know people, that's different. But if you're just like going somewhere where you don't know anybody for a couple days, it's like a very like chaotic experience.
Yeah. I like to go places for no reason.
Yeah.
But
But
I have to go with people I know.
yeah,
And then there's usually
That's-
things
yeah.
that I want to do and see.
yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want to like, and it's also different like with places. Like I'd happily like take a train to Utica and hang out in Utica. for a
Yeah,
couple
I mean,
days.
going to a place where like I don't speak the language,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be much more cautious.
Yeah, I lived in Japan for 6 weeks
Oh,
when
yeah?
I was
What part?
15 in Tokyo.
Oh, Tokyo.
Yeah, and it was good because they like.
I know that from video games.
Yeah. They make a strong. The program I was with makes like a strong effort to like. Hi Java. Makes a strong effort to like introduce you to like other people in the program and like they tell you who's nearby and they like part of it is you have to like go to a Japanese school for a couple of weeks, and my school was like, yeah, like you don't speak Japanese, so just like go ahead and fuck around in here and like we'll give you academic credit for it. And I was like, sweet.
That sounds like fun.
And that was okay. So that was a weird experience because what happened was I showed up at the school and I was like, cool, it's a school. And then they made me do English class, and I was like, great. This is not at all the English that I know. Like just because it's not taught by native English speakers.
Yeah.
It's taught by like someone who learned English through the books that they've been teaching English with.
Which makes sense.
Which like makes sense. Like
Yeah.
that's the way. That's the most sensible way to do it. Like there are a lot of like if you want to live in Japan, like it's really hard to get
The
a
JET program, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
JET program, and
I
there's
wanted to
private
do that, but
programs.
I was-
Yeah.
I'm not. I can't. I don't have the like ability to learn another language
Yeah.
as well as
I mean,
other
you don't even need to know Japanese.
That's
to
what
do
they
the-
say, but I feel like to just not go crazy in,
It,
in
it,
another
well,
country.
it depends on where you get placed. Like in
Yeah.
Tokyo, probably like around half to 70% of the people I like interacted with had serviceable English.
Oh, interesting.
Like they knew enough. Like if I needed to go to the bathroom and I like couldn't remember the how to ask that, I could just like go up to someone and ask like where's the toilet, and they're like, oh, it's over, like, and they just point, and I'm like, great.
Yeah.
So
Second language education is so much better in other
Yeah.
countries.
oh my, I have a lot of European friends. And they're like, yeah, I speak like 3 languages, and I'm like, what? And they go, oh, you're American, you don't get it. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Although weirdly, of all, like I went like on a carousel of languages when I was in high school, and weirdly the one I was best at is Chinese.
Oh, interesting.
But I still remember
Mandarin?
some of it. Yeah, Mandarin.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to relearn it because a lot of what I do, like for my hobbies, involves a lot of like interacting with factories in China.
Yeah.
Because mechanical keyboards,
Have you seen the movie 24 City?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a great movie.
Yeah, it's a great film, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of great as a documentary too. Like,
Yeah.
Have you seen the first ever documentary, the Lumiere ones of workers leaving the
I
factory?
think so. Yeah.
There's a reference to that movie in 24 City where the workers are leaving a factory.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that's I think a very specific reference.
Yeah. I mean, I love like very specific references.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's one of the things I love about like books is because like the literary community is like just like it's a giant circle jerk at a certain point
Yeah.
where you start to realize that everyone is just like referencing it like their friends
Yeah.
and like their
That's what
friend
movies are.
yeah like
Yeah.
their friend might be like some little known author but they just happen to be best friends.
Yeah.
So like they'll reference like it happens a lot in Japanese literature, like they'll reference like some like weird obscure work by some weird obscure author.
Yeah.
That's like
It's not weird and obscure
Yeah.
if you're a Japanese person who likes to read books, but
yeah.
yeah.
But if you're like me, like a stupid American, it's like okay, I get this.
Yeah.
It's fun when you catch those. Like
It is. You feel like you're in on it.
like you read Woman in the Dunes, and then which is like a fairly popular book outside of Japan. But then you like go and read like some like obscure like Yukio Mishima or not Yukio Mishima, he was dead. But like if you read like some Kenzaburo Oe book, and then he like talks about sand for a little bit, and you're like, ooh, I wonder.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever read a Japanese book.
That's exactly why I do Japanese literature. I don't know a lot of people under the age of probably 40
Yeah.
who have ever read a
I
Japanese.
mean, I've read a lot of. This might come as a shock. A lot of manga.
Oh, I still read lots of manga.
Yeah.
I don't like I caught up with all my anime, so I'm like, well, I want more of this, and it's available in book form.
Have you seen Land of the Luscious?
I haven't.
It's wonderful.
Is it? All
It's
right,
really
I'll have to
great.
watch
I don't
it.
know if it's for you. I'm very careful about making recommendations.
I have
This is not a
extremely-
recommendation. If you're gonna get a recommendation from me, it will be after I know you for at least a month,
Yeah,
and
I get that.
It will be a very personalized
yeah.
good recommendation.
I usually when I recommend, like I'm quick to just like talk about the things that I like, and I'm like, I like this book a lot, and you haven't read it, buy it and read it so we can talk about it. Like that's like straight up how I make friends. I'm like, here's this book, go read it.
I have friends that who like see maybe like very few movies. Like
Yeah.
that's not their medium. So if I recommend my best friend, if I tell her like you're gonna see a movie, she knows
Yeah.
it's gonna be a movie that's like geared specifically towards her.
Yeah.
Because I watch so many movies. I do like I have such a wide
Yeah.
variety of media interests that I like. For me, it's not like well, as long as it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
But I want to be careful that I'm not like,
Yeah. Like
Throwing-
going somewhere weird.
telling somebody like they should watch like Joe Pera Talks with You,
Yeah.
and then they're like, "What is this weird
Yeah.
show?" You know?
Or like when theater people go like, oh, you should see Perfect Crime. It's like, should I?
Oh
Oh. Do you see what happened?
no!
So
it was a military victory.
so if you look down here, you can kind of see it.
Is it the replay?
He snagged on a bunch of on like all the warriors and then killed the queen.
Oh,
It was very interesting.
that is very interesting. I was paying too much
Yeah.
attention to the berries.
Yeah, but then
I've
so
been playing
so,
berries all day.
yeah. So Perfect Crime is this play. I think it's still running. It's one of the longest running shows ever.
Oh, is that the Agatha Christie show?
No.
No. That longest running show ever is Agatha Christie show.
Yeah.
It's still running in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but it's like one of the longest running shows in New York. It's been running for like 30 years. And the woman who plays the lead, she's been like playing that exact same part for like the whole time. And it's like not a good play. Like it's not even like a good play if you understand theater. It has like 1 star on Yelp. But it's there, and it's just a very cheap show to run, so they just keep running it.
Like the Fantastics ran forever.
Yeah.
Because it was a musical and you could just run it,
Yeah.
you know, ad infinitum.
Yeah. Or like Cats.
I'm amazed that, well, with Cats, I mean, Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
This is amazing to me. Phantom of the Opera from 1989 is still running with the exact same direction and choreography. Hal Prince direction of 1989 still looks exactly like the technology is the same. They have not updated it.
I mean, for theater, you don't really need to update the technology.
Yeah, no.
Like sometimes like maybe a new piece of technology will come out and you can upgrade and it like makes your life easier.
But you compare that to a play from today and you can tell.
Yeah, it shows.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like, okay, these are ancient techniques here.
Yeah.
But it's like kind of cool.
Oh, I love
like, that's kind of why I like it.
Theater's my thing.
Yeah,
That's my,
I don't see many shows, but my mom goes to the theater a lot because her mom took her all the time.
I was a musical theater major for 1 year as an undergraduate, over a decade ago.
Yeah.
And now I just go see a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Much healthier. For me.
It's all so expensive now too.
Yeah, you can. There's things. If you're under 35, there's HipTix.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, and you've got LinkTix as well. That's like for your under 35.
Well, what I do because I'm crazy is the Met Opera and
I love Met Opera.
Yeah, I love the Met Opera.
Yeah.
The Met Opera and Lincoln Center, they have like, if you're under 25, you can get like a special card where you can get like super cheap tickets to everything. So I have that, which is great. And they also do like $20 Fridays.
Oh, that's awesome.
Every like couple months.
For if you're that young.
Yeah.
I'm too old for that.
Yeah. They like
32.
they like when young people come because everyone's like young people hate opera.
It gets you
in the door.
Yeah, it's like you're not afraid of it anymore. Oh my god.
It's like you go to one opera and it's like, oh okay, this isn't such a horrible dead medium. It's like this is cool and interesting.
It's really fun. They're doing what is it? The four opera Wagner thing.
Yeah.
The Ring Cycle. They're doing the Ring Cycle this year. You
Oh
gonna
wow,
go to that?
maybe.
I think it's like 15 hours. I don't know.
I mean, I'll go. I have an Anton Chekhov tattoo. So,
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. The cherry blossoms and the seagull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
For the
see
cherry
the
orchard.
Seagull at Roundabout a couple years ago?
No, but I went to
Diane Lane?
because I go to school near Amherst.
Okay.
So Amherst College did the cherry orchard.
Yeah.
My first year I was there, and it was so
Oh,
good.
that's what I meant to say. Cherry Orchard. Diane Lane was in the Cherry Orchard,
Oh,
not
that's
the
good.
Seagull. Yeah.
The cherry orchard is a great play.
It's really
It's
good. Yeah.
probably my favorite Chekhov play.
Yeah. I think my modern theater guy is like Ibsen.
Yeah.
I love I saw a production of Ghosts at BAM a few years ago and it just blew me away.
Yeah.
You know who's a lot like a modern Ibsen? Is Asghar Farhadi.
I haven't heard of it.
He did A Separation.
No.
I think it's Asghar. If not, then
I mean, it's like I'm not a huge theater nerd, so.
that's a movie.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
See?
an Iranian film.
Yeah, then that's a little bit out of my wheelhouse.
Yeah, okay.
Although it's something my partner would know.
Yeah.
So. My partner's a big theater nerd. I went to see Hamilton and they freaked out.
Oh yeah, I saw
Yeah.
Hamilton. I got tickets for that when nobody knew what it was, so I paid
Oh.
normal prices
That's good.
for orchestra.
Oh wow, yeah, I got really good seats, but my mom paid a ton of money for it, and she was like, my mom has seen it 3 times.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she loves it. It's funny because she like bought tickets for me and my brother, and then like I couldn't make it back down from school, and he didn't want to go,
Yeah.
so she like went with her like. Who did she went with like, I don't know, some distant cousin, I think. And then she was like, well, that was great, so we have to go again. So.
I mean, my friends saw it at the Public, and then they told me, you have to see this. None of my friends believed
Yeah.
them enough to pay $120 or $40
Yeah.
for an orchestra seat to
Yeah.
see Hamilton. And I was like, well, I've seen all of these plays with you. I definitely believe you. You're a harsh critic.
Yeah.
And then we saw it. We got the tickets in like April,
Yeah.
and then around September, all the articles start coming
Yeah.
out. New York Times is doing stuff about it.
Yeah.
It's on NPR. It's on like every podcast. Let's face it,
Yeah.
every podcast covered it. And then we saw it in December, and it was that thing where it was just like the hottest ticket,
Yeah.
and it was one of the most exciting theatrical experiences of my life.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was really good. It was,
Yeah.
it was worth the hype.
Yeah, I think that's definitely one of those things where it's like, I paid a lot of money for this, but I would absolutely pay a lot of money for this again.
Yeah, it feels weirdly, since Trump has been in office, it feels weirdly dated,
Yeah.
but it's still a brilliant show.
Yeah,
It's the idea that
Yeah.
it believes in American democracy is like what feels dated to
Yeah.
me.
But
It's
given when it
whatever.
was written,
Yeah.
what's really funny is,
2015.
okay, so because I went to, do you know the high school St. Anne's in Brooklyn?
I don't know.
Okay, so it's this like,
Is it like the Fame High School?
a little bit. It's like it's like a Brooklyn elite art school, where like we don't have grades. It's like very like Brooklyn private school, and one of the parents of someone in my year, his name's Michael Rubin. He's like a documentary filmmaker, I think, and he is friends on Facebook with Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh yeah, my roommate knows Lin-Manuel Miranda
Yes,
from.
but the thing I love about it is every now and then, like, I'll just see something pop up, like, because he doesn't write people messages, like, he doesn't, when it's someone's birthday, he doesn't write like happy birthday. He'll like make a whole video.
Oh yeah, he's like the most like sincere dude ever.
Yeah,
Like,
he's great.
yeah, he's fantastic.
I've met him once or twice. He's just like if he's pissed off about something, it's probably something worth being pissed off about.
Yeah, like when he's actually mad on Twitter, it's
Yeah.
about something like real.
Yeah, and he's got.
Oh boy, this is
Yeah, this is
Gold's coming ahead.
Who's on gold? I mean, yeah, it's Richard Queen. Either he just rolls or he just falls. There's no in between.
He's a streaky player.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
now
good though.
falling. All right.
He's like he's always been like top percentage. He's
Yeah.
very good. But yeah,
I like playing Queen at the bar when everyone's drunk. Because
Yeah.
then I feel like the best player in the world.
has Richard told you about his melting dome?
With the no.
Okay,
Yes.
it's that metal thing he's been showing everybody.
Oh yeah, he did. He showed
The
no,
melting
no,
dome?
I know exactly what you're talking about. I heard
Yeah.
about it like 9 times.
Did you see the melting dome, Charles? Richard's melting dome,
The thing.
the metal
He
thing.
told you the story. He told everyone the story.
t-
Yeah, it's a really great story.
Great story.
He saved $4.
Okay, he saved $7.
$7. That's right. It's $12 online. He
It's
paid
$12. He
$1
paid
for
four.
wine.
He paid $4 and also knows Chinese.
Hey, was it Chinese?
Yeah.
I thought it was like.
Well, his dialect of Chinese.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I think he speaks.
something Thai.
I don't actually know. No,
Something. I don't remember.
whatever
the name.
dialect he knows, it worked in Chinatown.
Yeah. So
so
we're just trying to.
so
Gold wins.
because Richard's not going to come on the microphone, I can tell the story because I've heard it like 4 times already. So Richard needed a melting dome, and so he bought a metal bowl in Chinatown for $1 and a doorknob for $3. It looked like a
Wait.
doorknob. It's just like a metal.
So he had 2 parts, but not the one part.
so he had
Well, what
two
did he
part-
do about
Well,
this?
he went to the hardware store, and he spoke his dialect of Chinese and was like, "Hey, can you put these together for me?"
What did they say?
They said yes. And then
Wow.
did it.
It's a great story.
He's so excited about it.
It is a great story.
It's
the
great.
excitement is required for the story
Yeah,
to be good.
because it's just such a like inane object, but like it's good to have like stuff with a good story behind it. Like I don't like to like. I know a lot of people who just have a lot of stuff, and it's not. Oh, that was good. Did you see
was
that?
fun. Yeah, I saw that. The bopping of the
Yeah.
heads.
But yeah, so like it's fun to own a lot of stuff, but it's more fun if you own like slightly less stuff with a good story.
Oh yeah, you want to hear the story behind the shirt?
Do it.
My one of my best friends, he had this shirt, and I was like, I really like that shirt, and he said to me, "You should buy it." I was like, "I should buy it." He was like, "Yeah, my friend was an artist, made it. You could buy it online." And I was like, "Okay." And then
Nice.
that's the story.
That's see.
Not a huge story, but
but
it's
it's
got a personal
yeah.
meaning to me. I would
Yeah.
not have bought it if I just saw the shirt.
Yeah.
But I saw it on him,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, we'll both own the shirt. Now we both
There you
own
go.
it. Now he lives in Europe, and we both have the shirt, one in each
Yeah.
continent.
Brothers in shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What do I have is a fun story.
Blue.
Oh, I have fun stuff in my. Oh, I have fun stuff in my wallet. I mean, everyone has fun stuff. Do I have?
Hold on, I'm gonna get something to
Do
show
it.
you
Do
from
it.
the story.
Do it, and I'll see if I have this thing. I still have it.
Okay, so you want to see a
Uh-oh.
birthday present?
Okay, do it.
I started playing Overwatch this past year. My sweetie I got into Overwatch as well, and they got me this enamel pin.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
of my main. It's Junkrat, and it says "World's Best Trash." It's from Etsy.
There you go.
Yeah.
We love Etsy here.
Etsy's great, you know.
It's good. Like
I like Etsy better than like stores.
I like Etsy because it's always like there's a lot of good stuff and there's a lot of really weird stuff.
Of course, I got my sister a doorknob that had a Morrissey quote on it about light or something like that. And my sister's a huge Morrissey fan, and it's such a
Yeah.
specific thing. I wouldn't have been able to get that at like Hot Topic
Yeah.
or whatever, you know.
Yeah, it's very.
Hot Topic, you just get like fucking Rick and Morty shirts, you know.
So this is my good luck charm. This
Against the show.
Okay, so this is a receipt from when I was in Japan, which I would have been 16. I'm 21 now, so like 4 years ago. It's completely faded because it's carbon ink.
Something paradise.
Yeah, Sweets Paradise.
Mm.
It's
Candy
it's a cake store, and you don't buy an amount. It's unlimited cake buffet. So the way I like to say it is, you don't pay per slice of cake, you pay per minute of cake.
Oh, interesting. How much do you pay per minute?
Um,
or per hour?
I paid, it says 1736, 1721. So I was
That's
there.
in yennies?
No, I paid 1480 yen, so about 15 bucks for I think it was 90 minutes of cake. I ate probably 6 slices of cake because I was 16.
You okay? Have you recovered since?
Oh, I hope so. Everything went downhill, and I have what's this? It says, oh, it's a Starbucks gift card that I thought had a lot of money on it, but then was very disappointed to find it had no money on it. And then I have this card. I walked into a random antiques, and like there's a big antique store in Chelsea.
Ah.
And I was like walking around downstairs, and there was this lady there, and she was like, "My name's Jacqueline. I have all this cool stuff." And I was like, "Cool." So I like went and looked at all their cool stuff, and I was like, "Wow."
Places like that, they're selling the story of the purchase.
Yeah, it's really like
jewelry does that a lot.
I almost bought a stopwatch from the 50s that she got from like a watch dealer.
Yeah.
Who like was like trying to sell some stuff so we could buy a different watch, which is like sounds weird in theory, but if you collect things, you're like, oh yeah, that's how you do it. You just like you sell the shit you don't want as much so you can get shit you really want. Like that's what I do with keyboards. Like I have a lot of keyboards that I want. I have probably 2 that I'll never sell, and then I have like 3 that I'm like, if something better comes up. I really wanted to kick that berry in. I really wanted them to kick that berry in.
I kind of want to.
I'm invested in this game now.
I just want to play.
Yeah.
I like the good plays.
Yeah.
I like the big plays.
Okay, I see that berry, and I want it to go in the hive. That's the berry runner's mantra.
It's like it's just something primal about wanting to see berries fill in.
Well, I like to
snails cross finish
I like
lines.
to see when.
It's very satisfying.
Oh damn it! Oh well, that's not nearly as exciting as I was hoping.
Military victories are somehow like the least satisfying of the 3.
Yeah, I mean they're still pretty good.
They're all really fun,
Yeah.
but like, well, okay, well, I've been playing berries and snails, so
Yeah.
of course I'm saying that, right?
Yeah. It's also just like
I'm a productivity nerd.
Getting the military victory feels really good.
Yeah.
But like, that's it. Like it doesn't.
Yeah, if you're running berries and you're like so
yeah,
close,
if
like that happened to us.
Yeah, if you're running the objective and then like a military victory happens, you're like, great, we won, but
we won the game, and I was like slightly disappointed that it wasn't because of me.
Yeah, because we had like 3 berries left, and we were like really like coordinating.
But the truth is, if we were not coordinating getting those berries, they would have been playing a little less sloppy, right? It's a team game.
Yeah, it's a team game. It's a team game. My Killer Queen hot take is that it's just a game of patterns, and you have to identify the pattern before the other team does.
I mean, that's not a hot take. That's a very accurate take. It's
Some,
just that makes it
some
sound
people
boring.
would say that it's a hot take. But it's absolute, like, that's why you see the fortress all the time, which is when, like, 2 warriors here, one warrior here.
So you're saying it's less about mechanical skill and more about understanding the patterns?
Yeah.
I think that...
Well, I mean, there's mechanical skill's definitely an element, because, like, you need mechanical skill to execute the patterns.
Yes,
But,
exactly.
and, like, experience, like, recognize the patterns. Like, it's not to say that, like...
But, like, look, I'm too old to ever be a pro Overwatch player.
Yeah.
It's just a fact. My eyes are too, and I'm 32. Again, I'm not old. I'm not
Yeah.
old, but I am too old
It's
to
just
ever
it's
do
like
that.
once you exit your 20s, you like slow down a little bit.
I don't feel like that's the case for Killer Queen. I feel like Killer Queen is a little bit more of a thinking
Yeah.
person sport.
Yeah, it's mostly it's a lot like chess. Rob would kill me if he heard me say that. But
I
it's,
mean,
it's
is it like chess?
yeah,
think it's more fun than
because
chess.
chess is also a pattern game.
Throwing shade at chess.
Like, well, this is a fun fact about me. I used to be a chess prodigy.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was a chess prodigy when I was like 9 or 10, and then I just got bored and stopped. I was like,
pretty boring game.
Yeah, I was like, I'm good at this, but like,
You're like Magic the Gathering's better.
pretty much, I was like, I'm good at this, but like, I kind of want to play baseball.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I was like, and then I got hit in the ribs by a ball, and I was like, oh, I'm done.
Are you a New Yorker?
Yeah.
Okay, New Yorkers love. I don't know what it is. New Yorkers love baseball.
Well, okay, baseball is also like it's the thinking man's sport.
I guess so.
Okay, if you,
I think we talked about this though.
Yeah,
I
we
think
talked about
that from a viewing perspective and from like a coaching perspective.
well, yeah, football is all about like head coach and quarterback.
Yeah.
Well, like baseball, like when you think about it, the whole team is controlled by like a middle manager. Like
It's all about min-maxing your finances.
yeah.
That's so boring.
Well,
I
not
hate that every
always.
team has different amounts of money to
I
spend.
love that because
love that?
then you have like, okay, so the LA
I think what
Dodgers.
I'm saying is I hate capitalism.
Yeah,
really.
I agree, but like the LA Dodgers have a budget of like their payroll is $161 million.
Okay.
The Tampa Bay Rays have a payroll of like $48 million, which is still ridiculous.
Yeah.
But they have the same record.
That's impressive.
Yeah, and then like the Oakland A's have like I think the lowest payroll.
Oh, I know that. I saw Moneyball.
Yeah,
I saw
but
Moneyball.
it's funny because like Moneyball didn't work. They still haven't won a championship, but like
Are we just calling that strategy Moneyball now?
yeah, I mean
Are we
that's
calling
that's what
sabermetrics
everyone
Moneyball?
calls it Moneyball, but like it's sabermetrics.
Yeah, sabermetrics.
But it's just like, and then like the Red Sox like hired the guy who like invented sabermetrics and then won the World Series 2 years later. 2 years? I think 5 years later, but like not too long after. It's just very funny, and it's looking like
that
they're
was
gonna
in
win
the
again.
that was in the
That was
epilogue.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
I
like that movie.
listened to like Moneyball was like I had a free audiobook, so I picked Moneyball because I was like I don't read books about baseball. Let's see what this is about.
Yeah.
And it's honestly like one of the best audiobooks. Like I don't usually like audiobooks. I'm like I don't like.
Are you
to be read to.
are you a big nonfiction reader?
Not usually, but sometimes if I'm like interested in like it took me a long time to realize that if you read nonfiction, it needs to be about like something you're already into.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not the thing you want to read if you like want to get into something.
Oh yeah. Well, one of my favorite books is Look, I Made a Hat.
Yeah.
Or the Hat Box, the
Yeah.
Sondheim books.
Yeah.
I'm a huge musical theater fan.
Yeah.
I do believe though that somebody who's not into musical theater could get into that book because it's
Yeah.
if somebody
but-
writes about something, this is what he says in the book. If you write about something passionately and with detail
Yeah.
and
Yes.
in a clear
Yes.
way, I would read about baking, and I have no interest in baking if
Yeah.
somebody wrote about
Well,
it.
I mean, that's just like that's how I like talk to my friends. Is I just like talk about the things I like enough, and then they're like, "All right, fine, I'll try it."
Mhm.
Like that's how I get people to go to baseball because all my friends are like, you know, they're all like nerds. Like
Yeah,
they don't want to
they
like
don't
go
wanna
to a
go to a
baseball
baseball
game.
game.
But like I'm just like, look at all this like fun stuff about baseball that you know now.
Yeah.
And, like my partner
It's-
didn't know anything about baseball, and then like I just kept talking about baseball so much, and they're like, "All right, fine."
Somebody,
and then
made,
they're like, "All
somebody
right."
made the point that like a bunch of nerds were making fun of like the idea of like fantasy sports and whatnot, and it's like,
But it's the ultimate
it's the
nerd
exact
thing.
same thing
Yeah.
as like World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Like, what is the difference?
I used to play EVE Online, and like the fact,
yeah.
the fact that like.
I never played an MMO.
You're not missing. Like, they're good.
I know their
sinks.
time sucks. Yeah. Exactly.
Like if you just need a time sync, they're great for that.
I don't need that.
But like
I got.
you know you make a lot of friends playing them and like, but if you don't play other games with them, it doesn't stick quite the same way.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Like I would love to try it one day, but like I just. I feel like I missed the boat on World
I mean,
of Warcraft. You know, like I feel
the
like it's
average
over.
MMO audience is like older than like an FPS or something, just because like.
Yeah.
Like if you play a more casual one, like if you play like Monster Hunter or something,
I don't. I gotta.
it's like one of those games where you like don't need to spend a lot of like Guild Wars 2 I think is a great casual MMO
Yeah.
because you can like get into it whenever and you don't need to like spend a million years playing it to like have fun.
You
But
play MOBAs?
yeah, I used to play Dota a lot. And I played League a little bit, and then I was like, I want to try Dota, and I was like, why didn't I do this at first? It's because I really like.
It's 100% free, right?
Yeah, it's just because like I really enjoy like tournaments. I like watching like tournaments.
Yeah.
Like Overwatch.
League of Legends
yeah.
has.
Their tournaments would suck now.
Well,
they sucked then and they suck now because they cut all their budget.
yeah. I've never watched the League of Legends tournament.
It was good before they cut the budget.
I'm trying because I played some Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to figure out like I want to try a MOBA, but I'm trying to figure out whether I should go League or Dota. I think I'm gonna do Dota. Pretty sure I'm gonna do Dota.
Dota's harder, but I think it rewards the work you put into it more.
Yeah, I don't want to get too used to League.
Yeah, it's just League is definitely League. I think is one of those games you play because your friends play it.
Yeah.
Like I don't think League is.
None of my friends play League.
Yeah, I don't think.
None of my friends play video games.
Yeah.
Like
Dota's good. Like Dota's it's the same reason I like even baseball. It's like it's a thinking game.
yeah.
Like Eve doesn't feel like not Eve. LoL doesn't feel like as much of a thinking game as much as it feels like. All right, because it's not an exciting game to watch.
League?
Yeah, because like nobody dies. Like if Charles were here, he'd talk about this. Like esports, part of the reason he thinks esports won't ever take off in a huge way like other like real sports. I say real sports, I like to say athletic sports.
Non-electronic.
Yeah,
sports.
I like to say or traditional sports or athletic
Traditional sports. Yeah, I like traditional sports.
But yeah, traditional sports is because like there's
People
not
get upset about like it's not real sports. Like no,
well
that's the great thing
well that's
about
not what it is.
That's
It's just
what's interesting
there's
about
nothing to focus on.
Yeah.
That's why I think StarCraft took off so well. Is because like there's like 3 things to pay attention to. You
Yeah.
pay attention to like technically 4. You pay attention to like one guy's base, the other guy's base, and then like one guy's army and the other guy's army.
Yeah.
But, like the armies are usually near each other when the exciting thing is happening.
Do you like watching fighting games?
Yeah, fighting games I think are also good. Fighting games are
Yeah.
good because they don't want to be part of like the big esports establishment.
Yeah, no, they have their own kind of culture.
They're
which
just
I
like we want to do
appreciate. I
this, and you can do it or you cannot.
Yeah.
And it's good because like they don't really give a shit as long as you're good at the game. Like that's the thing I love about esports is like nobody cares.
Yeah.
Like nobody cares about you. They just want you to be good at the game. And if you're not good at the game, then you can fuck off. Like that's why I'm like kind of surprised there aren't more like women who play esports.
Oh, I'm not. You're not surprised? I'm not surprised. It's a fucking horrible culture to get
I mean,
into.
that's
Why would
true.
anyone want to get into that? Like when you're gonna get
Valid.
called X, Y, and Z. Like every time I play, like not every time, but like 1 in 4 times I play Overwatch with like a female friend, with a woman friend. They're always like, "You play Mercy," It's always
Yeah,
like, who would want to like?
it's so easy to like not be an asshole. You just
Yeah.
it's so easy to not like you just don't do it.
And then there's also the history of marketing games towards boys.
Yeah.
It's I'm not surprised at all. Like, I'm glad that it's finally like you've got Kaguri who's
Yeah.
like playing on
Yeah.
Shanghai Dragons and whatnot.
Yeah.
But even her, like, she had to prove that she wasn't like
Aimbot.
Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? What the fuck? That's like ridiculous.
I mean,
And then
in fairness to that one though, like if you ever watch that clip, it really did look like she was aimbotting.
I mean, like, would you ask that if she was a dude though?
Yeah,
You know?
I would, but that's because I'm a huge skeptic.
Okay. Would you? Well, would people be watching her as closely for aimbotting if she was a guy?
No.
That's my point. That's my point.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go. I see it.
Yeah. And now, even now, there's people who are just like calling her out for not being the best off tank in the league, like whatever. Like people are just like putting so much scrutiny on every single thing she does.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you're the off tank for like fucking Houston Outlaws, nobody pays attention to that.
Yeah.
Or like it's just.
Yeah, it's just because she's got all this attention that she wouldn't get otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. It's got to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I don't envy that position.
Yeah. I mean, it's sort of the same kind of thing as like Jackie Robinson, because like people like.
Well, that was far worse.
That was far worse.
They were throwing shit at him.
Yeah.
He was getting death threats.
But yeah.
I mean, maybe she's
well,
getting death
that's
threats
why.
too, to be
Who
fair.
knows? But there's 2 things, because like he had to like behave a certain way, or else they'd be like, haha, we're right.
Yeah.
He had to like behave the way he did, and then also like, the story of Jackie Robinson Day.
Tell me.
So April 15th every year, everyone in the league, everyone in the MLB wears number 42 because one of the first games Jackie Robinson played, he got a bunch of death threats, and the team.
Oh, I get it.
And the team was like,
It's like an I Am Spartacus.
yeah, the team was
Yeah.
like, well, they can't see our faces well enough, so what if we just all wear the number 42?
Yeah, and they wouldn't want to kill somebody who was white.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they're bigots.
yeah.
They're violent.
So
but
they
they're
all
not-
wore
they're violent
42.
bigots.
So now everyone on April 15th wears number 42.
That's interesting.
Which is fucking chaos when you're trying to watch games on that day.
Yeah.
Which is like, I just want to know who's pitching.
Well, you know what? Maybe that's the one day you don't get to know that.
Yeah, I mean now.
It's like,
now with box scores it's fine, but if you go and watch like games from the 80s and 90s before they had box score, it's like.
You know what you're thinking about though? You're not thinking about the game. You're thinking about Jackie Robinson. Everything
That's
you had to
true.
go through.
That's true.
That's the point of it.
That
That's
is.
the point of disruption. If you're not disrupting something, if it's not hard for you, you're not actually learning anything. Are you?
That's true.
Sorry, I'm such a
No, that's true.
I'm such a like a humorless leftist. Right?
That's valid though. I'm trying to see if my phone is still plugged. It's on the floor over there.
You want me to go check?
If you just go look at, do you see an orange? Do you see an orange light? I can't tell from here. I'm blind. Uh-oh. Good. Okay. Great. 83% you said?
I think so.
Okay, good. Then I might go soon.
Yeah, one of those portable chargers.
Yeah, I have one. I just forgot it. Because I'm going back to school on Monday, so I'm just like not paying attention to where any of my things are.
Yeah.
Because like I can do all my packing in one day, and that day, well, I was gonna do it today and tomorrow, but then my mom was like, I want you to go hang out with your dad for the weekend, and I'm like, I have to pack, and she's like, too bad, and I'm like,
You're gonna hang out with your dad for the weekend.
I mean, I'm not against hanging out with my dad. I like him. It's just like I have other
Your
things
mom-
to do.
Hey, your mom got you Hamilton tickets. You know, you gotta do it.
She gets me. Yeah, I guess.
She hooks you up.
She she had surgery last week, and she wants
That-
to be alone in the house, and I'm like,
Well, that
no.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That I understand.
Yeah, I'm like, but she had spinal surgery. She had a spinal. Like, what if she drops something? She can't pick it up. Well, you know what? She has one of those like claw things
Yeah.
with the handle. So
The
she'll-
gopher.
Yeah.
The gopher, yeah. You know what's interesting about that? Is that items like that you see on, as seen on TV kind of things?
Yeah. Very.
People
very-
make fun of them a lot. They're like, oh, these stupid items, nobody needs this shit, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. I like to see an economic victory.
Yeah.
People say, oh, you don't need that. The truth is those types of things are advertised to mass audiences because they're items that would not otherwise get made, but they're really designed for people who have ability issues. They
Yeah.
need, like, what's the word I'm looking for? They need these things to, like,
Accommodations.
accommodate their kind of, if you can't reach or whatever, what have you. But these things are advertised to, like, everyone, just so that it makes sense for them financially.
Yeah.
So I found that kind of interesting.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
But also, then you have things like the banana holder.
Well, look, sometimes your banana needs to be held by something, right?
That's. I mean.
I don't know.
It has
That-
appeal.
yeah,
Like
does
if
have- it
you're
does
worried
have
about
an-
your
It does have appeal, I agree.
like
The
if
product does have appeal.
God damn it. But if you're worried about your banana getting squished, just put it on top. You know, gravity is easily
Look,
solved.
Do I think there's too much plastic in the world?
Yes.
Yes, of course I do. But do we really want the banana the banana holder to be the thing that goes?
I mean, straws can go first.
Did
Like
somebody think of Donkey
I think
Kong?
the banana holder should go, but perhaps not first.
Maybe not first. What would be the first thing to go?
After straws.
Oh, straws. Yeah, straws is an easy one.
Like after like any single-use item, probably like what multi-use plastic item?
What if you made what if you just made straws for hospitals? What if that was the only place that had straws?
I mean, you could also just like make metal straws and then
That's true.
just sterilize them.
Same with chopsticks. You could do
Yeah.
that's wood, but still.
Koreans do metal chopsticks.
I mean, the wood ones are not good for you, are they?
No, you can get like weird splinters.
Yeah.
Like when I was in Japan, I bought like a bunch of pairs of like $8 lacquer chopsticks, and like literally they're better than any wood chopsticks I've ever used, and they are cheap and they aren't,
Is it streaming live?
Yeah, it's still streaming.
Alright.
No one's there's two the tournament ended, so no one cares anymore.
Hi Samantha. Hi Felix.
I always just sit here and
Hi
vamp.
Tiana.
Usually what happens is like afterwards I'll just sit here and vamp for like 40 minutes and then
Joanna says hi.
yeah,
Yeah.
an hour ago. But yeah.
So the tournament's not happening.
No, this is just people playing. Alright, I should
Playing
probably
the game for fun.
I should probably go because I need to call my partner and I have to get up early tomorrow because I have to like do
Yeah.
something. I forget.
Sounds good.
Whatever.
I have to wake up
Alright.
early too. I'm traveling tomorrow.
Oh, good. That's always fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks
I'm
for
gonna go to
listening
the
to me
far
vamp.
outland of Virginia.
Yeah. Oh, Virginia.
Yeah.
That's the south.
That's kind of. Yeah. It is. It's below the Mason-Dixon
is
line.
there. It's the south.
It is.
Thank you.